Hey, we are here, Chapter 10 of Utenslag Campaign. And yes, we had a nice big battle, continued battle actually, stretching over the last couple sessions last time. And the party got a whole bunch of whoop ass in. But you had started last time where you had pretty much just dispatched a big group of ogres, bugbears, and goblins in the main square of Golden Fields, part of an apparent attack on the city. These creatures, apparently led by the bugbears, the bugbears had instructed the goblins to dispatch a bunch of children that had been clustered around Liferlas, who is the animated tree of the village. But thanks to you guys, aided by Miros Zelbrin and Naxine Drathkala, and Liferlas himself, you guys managed to dispatch the monsters in the town square. But after a head count, Liferlas discovered that a couple of the children had actually gone missing, and you also saw more of these creatures roaming and rampaging about the rest of the city grounds. So what happened is Miros decided to take the children to the inn because he thought obviously it's going to be safer there indoors, and Liferlas was going to go out and help track down the rest of these monsters. Well, you guys followed a lot of these other monsters that seemed to be all heading in the direction of the Abbey, which was to the south. So you followed them to the Abbey, and there you found the halfling, Oren Yogolvi, who was the bard at the inn that you had met earlier. He had actually run from the inn to try and sound the alarm, but apparently these monsters were there and were preventing him from getting in. So you guys rushed in. And Z Lang, one of the acolytes, was also there with him, trying to basically keep these creatures out of the Abbey. Once you guys rushed in and engaged the monsters, that pretty much got their attention, and Oren, the halfling, was able to kind of sneak into the inn or into the abbey, excuse me, and sound the alarm. And with the sounding of the alarm, a lot of the creatures decided, screw this, and they took off. So you guys were able to deal with the stragglers and chase the remainder of the invaders who were fleeing to the south wall of Golden Fields. There he saw a bunch of them were climbing over, trying to escape, but some of them actually leaping to their deaths, apparently, because they really didn't have a great plan of getting out of there because it was a 20-foot drop, and most goblins don't have that many hit points. But what caught your attention more were these two great big hill giants that were climbing over the wall into the compound. Apparently, they were having none of this retreat bullshit, and they actually wanted to go ahead and take you guys on. So you joined them in battle, and they were big and they were tough. But you are apparently after they managed to squash quite a few of the guards, you managed to bring them down low enough in health that they actually, well, one of them anyway, fell to his knees and just started bawling and said, "I surrender, I surrender." And the other one, much less enthusiastically, but he decided, okay, fine, he surrendered too. So you had these two big hill giants named Lob and Og. And you started to question them, and from them you basically found out that this attack was apparently to obtain food for their leader, went by the name of Chief Goo, and that's actually spelled Guh,
You.
but Goo works. And they said that their home was a place called Grudhaug. But when you pressed them where this might be located, they were not very clear, saying they couldn't tell because it was on the other side of the wall. And yeah, they didn't seem very bright to begin with. But you said, well, if you agree to be chained up and if we give you food, can you promise to take us there? And they were like, yeah, okay, sure, fine. So you found a bunch of lengths of chain and bound these giants up and basically said, yeah, we'll deal with you in the morning. While you were talking with the giants, however, there's still a sizable force of creatures outside the city besieging it. Quite a few, actually, that were staying just outside of bowshot of the city walls. But they apparently had some of the ogres had these goblin or these kind of trebuchet things. Goblin hucksters. They'd load live goblins into these things and like catapult them over the wall. And a couple
Fire
of
in the
these,
hole!
exactly, and they splat. Obviously, if they hit you, they're going to do a lot of damage. But a couple of these goblins had notes pinned to them, and they said, "Yeah, bring all the food before Midsun or babies are next. Which you guys and Z Lang, who is kind of one of the, seemed to be in charge of a lot of the people, absent the actual captain of the guard. Nobody knows where the hell he went to. But she seemed to think that, yeah, they probably managed to kidnap some of these children and were ransoming them for food to be delivered by noon the next day. So you guys decided to sleep on it.
Yeah.
So that was where we had left off. You guys were going to take a long rest, presumably at the inn, I would imagine.
Yep.
Town. So I'm actually going to take everybody over to the Golden Fields map here, and absent any combat, that's kind of where we'll be. But where the hell was your token? What happened?
Probably by the wall still.
Oh yeah, 'cause
The
we were all
Giants
down
ate
by
it.
the main
Yeah,
gate.
must have. I don't see it
I see.
actually. All right,
I
well,
don't see any tokens.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's gone. I must have deleted it, but the inn was basically somewhere around thereabouts or so. Excuse me. I'll go grab a copy from the overland map.
All did food before.
You deleted it. We have to go back to first level now.
Yep.
Yep.
Ah.
Deleted.
Yeah, you were asking last time, can we level up? Nope, you level down. Whoa, that's one hell of an aura. Okay,
All right.
hang on. Why is that aura so much?
Everybody level down for next session.
Yeah. Okay, is that on the right level? Why can... Oh, great. Your connection to the server has been interrupted. Thanks, Roll20.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yay.
not a big deal. At the moment, there's no combat. So, so you guys wake up in the inn. You're actually roused by Miros himself, and he says that the abbot, Father, what is it, Dvorak, he has actually summoned a council in the main town square, and he would like you guys to attend to provide your input.
I think that sounds
All right.
fabulous.
Yeah, it's probably around 7 or so in the morning.
Is that here?
Yes, it is, and
Yeah.
I'm still having Roll20 issues. So I saw your ping on one of my screens, but not on the other for some reason. I don't know why
Yeah,
the
there's the
token.
party
There,
token.
okay, now the token showed up. Okay,
It's there.
Nice.
It's just slow.
just had to kick it. So yeah, town square
Yeah.
is right here.
Yeah. Sweet.
It's more like the town circle.
Yeah, it is more ovular in shape, but yes. So if you guys want to make ready, you have time to redon your armor and everything, which I would assume that you're going to do since the city is still, as far as you know, under siege.
Yes, I will don my armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don, we now are armor.
So after you get your stuff together and get geared up, if you head to the center of town, there you actually don't see a lot of guards in town. It seems most of them have been dispatched to the wall to kind of keep watch over this army that's outside. But you do see a lot of townsfolk kind of picking up the place. There's obviously still a lot of dead bodies around, both townsfolk, unfortunately, and these goblins and bugbears and ogres. Repairing damage and but you can see that most people, there's not a lot of activity. Most people are still kind of scared and freaked out because the siege is still going on. So it's just you guys, and also attending in this town square, there's Father Dvorak himself, who, Mirror, you remember him. This is actually the first you guys have seen him since you arrived. You were going to actually supposed to be having a meeting with him under different circumstances today. But this is the
Right.
first. The party has actually met him. He's an older human, and he's dressed in standard kind of monkish attire. He's joined by Miros, who kind of walked with you from the inn. Also there is Z Lang, Lifferlas, and the half-orc captain of the guard, Strug Thunderblade. So they're kind of all clustered around the area, kind of where Lifferlas normally hangs out by the grove of trees to the south. And as soon as you enter the square, they kind of motion you on over to join them.
Hail, welcome heroes, saviors of our fair community. I should expect that they would be saying.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're nothing saved yet. Well, you did save quite a few people, that's for sure. Yeah, Father Dvorak greets you all and welcomes you officially to town, and gets pretty much after kind of giving you a special welcome, Mirror, and recognizing that he remembers you from back in the day. He gets pretty much right down to business, so that yeah, we've got an urgent problem here to deal with. We've got two large giants. We've got them chained up next to the abbey right now because there's no place big enough to hold them that we can fit them through in a door. And we've got a very large army of these, more of these creatures encircling the town. And what sounds worse is that they claim to have two of our children who have not yet been accounted for. We did a citywide search for the two children that Liferless was not able to account for earlier, and they have not yet been found. So it does seem unfortunately likely that they have been taken by this army. Some of the goblins managed to get over the wall with them at some point. So we've got their demands are that we supply them with food, this army with food, before noon, before mid-sun, or they're threatening to catapult these babies over the wall. Based on what we
kinda
can
dark.
tell.
The two babies?
We can catch.
I can fly and catch them before they hit.
How much time do we have? Also, actually, I know the spell Featherfall, so I'll just cast that on them and it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's really not going to work at all.
Didn't we come up with a plan? I thought we were gonna make.
Were we gonna go see Goo
Well, if
That's like could be miles away.
miles
We don't know
away?
where it is.
Yeah,
Right.
this
It's
is
on
gonna
the other
be
side of the
thing.
wall.
yeah,
But I
and
thought we were gonna make good berries and give those off.
well, you did make
Right.
some actually last. I mean,
Yep.
All
the
right,
the giants were
two
wanting
giants.
food, and so you actually kind of placated them by giving them some good berries, but they want a lot more food. And they did Z did further interrogations on these giants, and she wasn't able to get anything else out of them that you weren't. But basically, what you ascertain from them is that they were there collecting food for this chief Goo, like all the food, not just little bits. They wanted all the food,
Right.
like not everything. Apparently, this chief Goo wants them to get all the food, and they've been rampaging throughout the countryside, and they've even attacked this Golden Fields before. Just this is the first time they've actually breached the walls. But they want to take this food back to their home base, which is again called Groodhog. And the issue is, I mean, you guys have several options here. I mean, you had said to the giants the night before that, yeah, if we gave you food, will you take us there? But and Z had kind of expressed concern. It's like, we don't have food to give them.
Mhm.
Right.
As it was, I mean, they as it is, they are supposed to supply food to a lot of the surrounding areas, and that's been very constrained as of late because of these attacks on caravans. I mean, even if the giants haven't been able to breach the walls so far, or at least not come out, bring any of the food stores that they've got, they've been assaulting caravans and really disrupting any kind of passage of food out of the city. So while they've got food, it's all spoken for in terms of surrounding areas. If they give all that to the giants, then
Why?
Waterdeep's
Or
going to
they-
start.
Well, and I remember when we were interrogating the two giants, we asked how many more giants there were back at the home base, and they said lots, lots and lots and lots. And
Mhm.
I don't think we're going to be able to take on an army of giants by ourselves.
Oh yeah.
I like that confidence. Oh yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
will
they're
mock
dumb.
them
Couple
viciously.
more of the townspeople come with us. We're good.
They're
So,
dumb. What does lots of giants mean to them?
Right.
So how about, do we want to go out and see if it's actually true
If they've got
that they
food.
have the kids?
Well, like I said, I could do my my radiant soul and I could fly and see if and do like a recon, and hopefully they wouldn't shoot at me, and I could see if I could see
Well,
the kids.
They're gonna
You could-
throw a rock at you, a flying elf, or was that what you are, or an
you could
Asimar?
probably-
Yeah. Well,
mean,
they could
can't,
try to hit me.
Just dodge.
Can't you turn into some kind of bird or something?
I
No,
cannot turn
no.
into a bird yet.
Oh yes.
No,
I can turn into something:
spider, wolf.
spider, wolf, cow, cat, dog. I don't know, something, right? That's
Giant
innocuous. But yeah, I don't
Don't-
know.
Yeah.
Don't look like food though.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
they're looking for food. If you look you look tasty, they're just gonna eat you.
Yeah.
Well, I can get all the way down. So that's the thing. I don't know, Paul. You let me know. But tiny, I could do tiny, and I've seen lots of tiny things. I could theoretically get close and do something really small, like a
Mhm.
tiny little rat, and walk around camp or something, or a flea. I don't know. Like just to see what's going on, and then
Right.
I don't know.
Kind of what I was thinking.
Well, intelligence would help. Probably be helpful. Father Dvorak
Well,
says.
and maybe to distract them while Paul is trying to do that, I could do my flying thing and just like fly up around the wall because I've got radiant eyes and all sorts of cool stuff that might make him go, "Ooh, what's that?" It's an option, I guess.
It's the wizard.
Now, how long will it take for this? Because we've got less than 3 or 4 hours before midsun.
Yeah, we need to rescue these kids quick, don't we?
Okay,
Yeah.
so if I'm willing to do it, I'm willing to risk my neck. If you guys think it's a good idea, I will leave right now.
I think intel is good. Yeah.
If you want
Okay.
a distraction, I can start like stabbing them.
Stabbing who?
The goblins.
Well,
The
we need
ogres.
to decide what we're going to do here. We've got to go over our options. Intelligence gathering is good, but we also need to decide what to do with that intelligence once we've got it. We've got several options. We can try and give them the food. The Zeke again says that that is really not an option because we don't
Right.
have enough to. We don't know what's going to be enough to satisfy them, and we can't spare any as it is.
Right.
The Strog Thunderblade, the captain of the guard, he just thinks that we should just keep the gate shut. Fuck them. Don't do anything.
There you
Let
go.
them try. Bring it on, type of thing, and we can keep them
the
out.
gate shut.
Yeah, and
and-
Z counteracts
Let's
that.
roll
Yeah,
wall.
you did such a great job of keeping them out of the walls earlier, didn't you? And he just kind of turns really red in the face and doesn't say anything. Liferless, he just wants to all out just frontal attack. Just take them on. Just bring it on.
Yeah.
Attack them and rescue the children with just no more waffling about. He wants to save the kids. But he.
So I asked Lithra, so how many bodies do you have left that you can throw into this meat grinder that you're proposing?
Mhm. Well, he looks over at Strog for that answer to that, and Strog says that there's probably, let's see, probably about maybe 3 dozen guards could form a sort of phalanx to try and charge through. We've got maybe a little bit less than a dozen scouts that could fit along the wall there and fire arrows. We've got some priests, some acolytes, I should say. We've got a mage that we could. We've got a fairly sizable force, but it would be a big battle. And if this were to occur, he was hoping that you guys would help join the battle as well,
Of course you would.
because you
So,
definitely will last longer than most of the guards out there.
well, that's my problem. Does anybody know any size? Is there 2 giants? Is there 20 giants?
Now that day has broken, they've been able to kind of catch at least some intelligence, and this might, unless they can tell that there's probably at least they've seen at least 4 hill giants out there, probably half a dozen ogres, maybe 30 goblins.
Well, hell, I don't know. From my point of view, other than the children, I'd say I would go at them too. That doesn't sound like a lot with 30 people. I don't know. If there was 150 goblins, then I'd be concerned. But I don't know.
Well, can't we use the one simpering giant that we captured to maybe help us to convince them to not do this, or I don't know.
Well,
Uh,
we can, yeah, you can try that. It doesn't seem likely that they'll listen, but it's a
Yeah.
possibility.
Yeah.
You can try diplomacy.
all right. So I tell you what, we've been sitting here for 20 minutes thinking about it, and I've been running through the catalog of creatures that I can turn into, and you guys are talking. But I think we need to know if they actually need to have the kids. So what I'm going to do, and you're going to love this, I'm going to turn into a giant badger.
A badger.
We built
But
this
a
large
badger
wooden
can
badger.
A badger can burrow
Yes.
through Earth. So therefore, I don't need. I can go outside of the wall. I can get close enough and then burrow into around the area, and then just poke my head up and burrow right back down, and just kind of do it that way. Because I can
So-
burrow 10 feet at a time, so I'm assuming that I can burrow back down. Unless they're going to dig a hole and find me, I can probably
Yeah.
get away. That's my idea. Or like a tiny little snake or something that can hide really well, but I would rather be able to dig and get away personally. So I think the badger, it's only a medium-sized creature. I don't know. I think that's a good idea, but if
Yep.
nobody else
And
thinks
Yeah.
it's a good
we
idea,
should tell. Do we tell Legolas?
Liferlas, the tree.
Yeah.
oh, I forgot we got the
assemble your-
freaking treant too. We
Assemble-
freaking sent him out there.
Assemble your force. Get them ready.
Yeah, I mean that's all we can do, right? So either
Right.
if you're not going to send the food, if that
Yep.
is not an option,
Then we got to take them out.
then it's either you wait on the walls, which is I wouldn't go out in open field and do combat. I'd
Right.
shoot arrows and shoot in the wall.
Yeah.
So I would wait. But let's make sure that they don't have the kids, or if they do have the kids, then we need to figure something else out.
Right.
No.
I like this plan.
Okay.
It's
So
got a high chance of success.
yes. All right. So what is your movement rate as a badger, and where at what point are you going to cast this? The front gates right now are closed.
Okay, so what I can do is I will cast Longstrider on myself. So this is my plan.
Okay.
So what I do is I cast Longstrider on myself. That would allow me to move 40, base 40 over ground, and 20 burrowing. So I have no idea how far away they are, but I'm guessing as a badger, I can go through the grass and whatever, and
The bulk of the force is probably about 120 feet away, or a little bit more than 120 feet away
that's-
from the.
God, that's not far at
yeah,
all.
no,
Okay.
it's a couple
So, like,
hundred
out
feet
here?
max.
So I would actually I would go, let's see, can you put a circle where the force is? If it's like right outside the front gate?
Yeah, on
or-
this map, this is actually one square is 20 feet, so it'd probably be like 10, actually, probably, yeah, less, between 8 and 10 squares diagonally away from the gate. And-
Okay, so it's on the main road.
yeah, and they're basically,
Oh,
they're
here
blocking, they're
somewhere.
blocking exit, exactly, somewhere around that area.
Okay. So then what I would do is I would ask the party to lower me down on this side of the wall via a rope,
Mm-hmm.
and that way they can't see me. Then I would turn into a giant badger, cast Longstrider, turn into a giant badger, and then make a beeline towards the camp.
No.
And if I don't come back in, let's say, an hour, I'm dead. That's about all I can tell you.
Well, the guards will be watching too, so they can kind of keep an eye out. If they see some badger getting stabbed to death, they'll assume it's you.
Yeah. Well, a badger only has 13 hit points, so it's not like
Well, if they see a
not like I'm
badger
gonna be a
getting
badger.
stabbed to death and then transforming into a human that then gets stabbed to death,
that's true.
or an
Yes,
elf,
that's true.
excuse me, not a human, an elf.
Yes. I think it's a plan. So if you guys want to continue to talk, I'm going to go do that.
All right.
Let's go lower you down.
So the Father Dvorak is looks around and asks if anyone else has any other input, but it seems like the group is pretty much agrees with your plan and thinks that's probably the
Yeah.
best. So, Lifferless and Zilang and Strog they're all going to assemble the guards and get them all ready behind the walls.
Just before I leave, I think that's a good idea. Let's prepare to fight. Get
Yeah.
the guards on top of the walls. Get the bows and arrows and
Yeah,
make it
I'll
look
get
like
up
they're gonna
there.
charge and
Flames
blow.
and all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, make a lot of noise and a lot of distraction.
Get the boiling oil out.
And if you want to do the angel talking thing from the sky, knock yourself
Mhm.
out. But don't die. Just if you piss them off, they'll just throw a rock at you and knock you out of the sky.
So, Don, explain to me again how this ability of yours works. If you're planning to do this, I'd kind of need to know more.
So what I get to do, I can, it's called Radiant Soul. So, I don't. Well, shoot, it only lasts. Unfortunately, it only lasts for a minute.
Oh,
That doesn't really do anything for me.
It
Rats.
does.
it does not.
Well, it does. I could go up there and and use my glowing eyes and say, leave this place. Some ominous message of doom, something like that, maybe.
So, well, how about we do it 10 minutes after you lower me from the wall? You
Yeah.
start.
Okay. Yep. I'll do that. And so then my flying speed is 30 feet.
You just got to get above the wall and talk.
Yep, above the wall, and booming voice, message of doom. If you approach this place, leave the children and be gone, and never bother this place again, kind of thing.
Ooh, that's good.
Okay, Ed, so at what point are you going to do this?
So, 10 minutes. So I think the plan is 10 minutes after Paul is lowered and transforms into a badger.
Okay.
I will fly up above the main gate here.
Kyle,
What?
don't you have that spell that can? You used it in that other city with
Oh,
your
like-
voice.
Is like amplify a voice or something
Well,
like
yeah.
that.
Minor illusion.
Uh.
You can range from a whisper to a scream.
Yeah.
Make-
Oh boy, 80s song reference right there.
Nice.
Could you assist him to sound more ominous?
Yeah, can you cast it on me?
Well, it's just an illusion, so I
Oh,
create a
okay.
sound or an image.
Mm.
What's the spell?
So
Well, but
Minor
if you
illusion.
do a sound, you could do the speaking part while I'm up there,
Yeah.
with glowing eyes and flying, and make it sound like, message of doom, leave this place,
Yeah.
return the children.
The
Yeah.
typical voice of God.
Yes.
yeah, and I could make it. It doesn't have to be my voice. It can be
Right.
someone else's voice even. So it can make it sound as ominous as I want.
Yep. That'd be cool.
All right. Okay. Any other?
Because then what I could do, when I get up there, I could fire off a couple of sacred flame cantrips too, and just hit the ground like down in front of me, in between
Mhm.
them and the wall. Kind of like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Good idea.
Okay.
I like it.
All right. So, any other plans that need to be made before this kicks off?
I'm gonna write out a will.
I stand by to help whoever needs it.
I'm gonna claim any of his stuff.
Okay.
I'll
So,
be up on
we
the wall
want-
with
do we
my
want it?
arrows.
so who? All right. So, who is going to be lowering Paul over the wall? Because he's going to be way up here
Yeah.
somewhere.
It's only like 200 feet away. So.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I will. I'll help.
Can we have a guard? Let's do a guard.
Yeah,
Guards
Yeah.
can do it.
okay.
get a couple of guards to do it.
They can
Some
spare a couple of
guards-
guards that would do that.
Yeah.
Yes. And if it's
I
going to be
want to get up on the wall to shoot anyway. So.
okay, so you're going to get up
If
on the
it-
wall.
Yep.
And I'll be up on the wall so I can get ready to do my aerial act.
Okay. So the wall is. Let me see here. I just want to put you guys where you're going to be when this eventually kicks in. So
then Samuel can do his illusion voice, and I'll fire off some sacred flames. It'll be great. It'll be like a Vegas show.
Yeah, a fireworks show here.
And Serendil and Samuel, where are you guys going to be?
I mean, I'll probably be up by or probably up on the wall, just
Okay, because
crouched down or
what the plan is there's going to be maybe, like I said, about a dozen archers on either side, on the wall on either side of the gate. There's no crossing the wall.
Badger's gonna get a beer.
There's no crossing the gate from one side to another. There's a gap in the wall, obviously, where this gate is. So if you're on one side, you won't be able to easily access the other. The wall itself, let me look this up here. The outer wall is 60 feet high, so you're going to be 60 feet above the ground if you're on the wall. It's 20 feet high above the compound, and there's various ladder points that you can go down, but you have to move a ways to do that. The bulk of the ground forces are going to charge forward on command. Lifferlas is going to go with them, along with Miros and Z. What do you guys plan to do?
So I have a range of 30 feet on my minor illusion, so I need to be within 30 feet of where he is floating.
Okay, so Don, if you stay within 30 feet of the top of the wall, then Samuel, you could do that. Assuming you're going to be levitating up there.
Yes, I
Or
will be on the
flying.
ground, but then I'll levitate up. I'll fly up.
Okay, so as long as you stay within 30 feet distance of Samuel.
Yep.
Okay, so Samuel, you can be on the wall, presumably on the same side that Mirror is going to be on.
Wherever I need to be within 30 feet of him.
Well, you kind of have to decide. Like I said,
So-
you.
Well, do we want to be on the wall?
Well, so
I mean, 'cause
whatever side
eventually
he's
we're
on.
gonna have to. Eventually, we're gonna want to charge out to the battle, aren't we?
That was my
How high
point.
is the wall?
Or
60
do we
feet.
want to be up on the wall?
60.
The wall is 60 feet on the outside and 20 feet on the inside.
Yeah.
So you need to be on the wall to go up above the wall.
Yeah, you can kind of see a cross section of the wall actually right here.
Yeah, down
Okay.
below.
All right. Well, yeah, because I'll go up on the wall because then I can fly down and be on the ground.
Okay. So if you want to then be more than, so Samuel's going to be within 30 feet of you. He's going to have to be on the wall as well, on one
Mhm.
side or the other, depending.
Yeah, whatever side he's on is the side I'll be on.
Okay, so then Mira, are you still wanting to be on the wall?
Yeah, because if they do attack, I want to be ready to shoot at them with my arrows.
Okay, so you're going to engage in ranged attacks from the wall. Serendil, what about you?
I'm going to be right behind the gate, and is there like a crack I can look through at the gate, or can I see? Is it possible to see through the gate?
I would imagine they'd have like some sort of slidable murder hole type thing. You can look to see who you want to hell you want to let into this gate. So
Right.
yeah.
Okay, because I
Slidable
can
murder hole.
I can misty step where I can see.
yeah,
It's a
I'm
natural
assuming,
Eladrin thing.
we'll assume that you can.
So
do that.
basically, okay. So my plan's going to be to like hide behind the gate or watch what's going on from behind the gate and be ready to misty step outside the gate, so I can participate in.
Well, downside to that is that there's going to be about 30 guards too that are going to behind the gate and are going to all the gates are going to be opened and these guards are going to all rush out at once.
All right. Well, I can go
So
with
we're
them.
charging.
At some point, yes, after the 10-minute mark, yes.
What? I thought. What? Why? What? Sorry. Why are we charging? I thought we were just gonna do a distraction.
No, we're not charging.
Yeah, I thought it was just a distraction, and if they charge at us, we need to be ready.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Then.
Right.
Well, then apparently, okay.
Yeah.
So you said that you were already off leaving for one thing. Are you actually indeed leaving, or were you not? Because this was the plan
I'm-
that was being proposed, was to attack. Liverless wants to
No.
attack.
The tree?
Yes.
Oh no, we were doing recon first.
I thought we were doing recon. That was the whole point.
Okay.
You're gonna wait for me to.
Yeah. That's why
Yes.
Okay.
Wait
So,
to recon.
the Badger
I,
just left.
I do the flying angel of death thing. Then
As a
Paul reports
distraction.
back to see if the kids are there or not, and then we take our next. We
Okay.
decide what our next action is.
okay.
Yep. And I said, and if I'm not back in an hour, do whatever you need to do. That means
Right.
I'm dead.
Okay. All right. Then, okay. Thank you for clarifying that. Then, okay. So then they
Yep.
will wait. Then, yes, if you wish to wait behind the gate, then Serendial, you would be pretty much on your own and be able to do that if necessary. So all this
right,
that you're doing
so-
right now is just part of the recon.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So if you don't come back in an hour, they're going to proceed then and get everyone organized and ready to charge out and attack. But they will
Yep.
give you an hour to.
Yeah. We wanted to be prepared in case they charge at us when we're distracting them.
Okay.
Was all.
Okay.
good.
So,
Scouts.
all right. So I think I've got a handle then on what's going on. So. So
I'm glad
Groot,
you do.
you accompanied by a couple guards, head over the wall. You know, you walk along the wall to that section that you had indicated you wanted to be lowered down by, and they can
Yep.
lower you down by a rope.
Yep.
And so they lower you down, and you can start making your way towards the camp, or towards
Okay.
the front gate area, I should say. And you could see them
That's what
actually as soon as you climb the wall. You could see them, and the numbers I gave were approximately accurate. You know, maybe 30 goblins, 6 ogres, and 4 giants.
Okay.
Okay. So can we see him moving towards them? Because I mean, since mine only lasts a minute, I don't want to wait. You know, I want to wait till he gets a little bit closer before I try to do my distraction.
It's 10 minutes, whatever it is. You have no idea.
Okay.
We said
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Okay. All right. So all right.
So you
so
would,
So-
let's
you
do
should
the-
be able to get there well before the 10-minute mark, I would think.
Right, that's
Even
what
in
I'm hoping.
badger form. Were you going to burrow, or were you going to just amble over in badger form?
I was going to amble over in badger form for a little while until I got maybe 150, 200 feet away. So I got a bearing and direction, and I knew where they were, so I wasn't burrowing and not knowing where the FO was going. So that was my
Alright.
plan.
Okay, well, you definitely know the approximate area that these things they're kind of clustered in kind of groups, but they're spread out over maybe 120 feet line, so
Okay.
to speak. And were you going to be trying to avoid detection, or were you just gonna
So as a badger initially, yes, I would be crawling along the ground. I have no. What's the terrain like outside of the wall? Is it grassland? Is it like
It's
desert?
No, it's grassland, but it's on the edge of a grove, kind of a foresty grove of trees. So it's kind of mixed in that. Basically the creatures are right at the tree line, so to speak. So it's kind of this mixed, or this starting of a foresty area, but it kind of is the area between there and the gate is basically grassland and taller grasses. So you would probably
I'm-
get concealment, I would think.
Yeah, to me as a badger, I don't think I'm very tall. I know I'm a big badger,
No.
but I'm not.
No,
yeah.
certainly not.
So I would-
yeah.
Yep. So I would go as fast as I can within, let's say if I can move 20. So 10 rounds would be 200 feet. So let's do within 200 feet of them. That's when I would start the burrow.
Okay.
I have no idea where that would be, but I need to get a lay of the land so I know where to aim my nose.
All right. So let me see. Trying to think.
Like, there's one important question we forgot to ask. What if they don't need any stinking badger?
All right. So you
You are
can make
fuego this evening, man.
if you can make a stealth check with advantage.
Okay, let me bring on my badger.
Joy.
I don't need the guy. I need the sheet.
Okay. So I'm going to roll for basically all the forces, basically all the creatures that you would be kind of approaching proximity at.
Okay.
And I
I'm
don't
assuming that somebody is going to beat an 11.
196. Holy crap.
They beat me by a mile.
well, those are all the individual perception rolls. Give me a second here. Some of those are way high. Just as a matter of what point that would have been spotted. So the 17 would be really the first one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that's that guy. Let me see what his. Oops. That's an acolyte. That's not what I'm looking for. Perception. What the hell? Perception's wisdom. Yeah. Okay, so he would have spotted you. So, and let me just see where you are away from him distance-wise. You would be.
Just a badger. Just FYI.
I know.
He's just
Yeah.
a
I know.
badger. Just a friendly badger.
So
Don't mind
you
him.
would be. Actually, give me a second here. It's his vision. He doesn't have dark vision. Well, it's during the day. That's right. So, yeah. So I would say you'd be maybe like 90 feet away from him when he spots you. It's actually one of the hill giants that you see, and he spots
then I-
you, and
Let's hope he's not hungry for badger.
well, let's see.
Food.
I am just trying to see what stat would be appropriate here. Let's just try that.
Are you a giant honey badger?
Yeah.
Holy
I've been
shit.
fighting
Okay.
honey
He doesn't give
badgers
a
in
crap.
Wasteland
He doesn't
2.
give a shit.
He is. All right, I'm going to say that he is hungry, but he's not so hungry that he's going to break ranks. he sees you and he goes, "Ooh, badger, food. Oh, gotta stay guard." So he stays where he's at. So he does not approach you and attack. And the others that spotted you are pretty much kind of following his lead. So you're able to approach, but they are kind of aware that you're entering the camp, but so far do not perceive you as a threat.
I didn't. Hang on. Okay. Then, so you need to describe to me where I am.
You are approaching from the north, so you would probably be. I mean, if imagine this say this brownish area here, it's extended diagonally is the tree line. So you're kind of approaching from that direction from the north. So these forces
Okay.
are lined up. Like I said, they're clustered in groups. Like say there's like 5 goblins surrounding an ogre, and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clusters of those kind of spread out along this tree line, and there's a giant spread
Okay.
every 30 feet or so.
All right. So I'm going to, since I know they noticed me, I'm going to burrow and I'm going to get behind the lines and I'm going to try and get what I think is behind the lines, maybe 60 feet. And I'm going to come up and I'm going to try and find some kids.
Okay.
So I'm going to burrow 10 feet down. I'm going to move 20 feet and around.
Okay, so you can go ahead and make another stealth check again at advantage. Just basically do a hide, so they lose track of where you are.
Okay.
Okay. And as you're approaching, this would be a little bit smaller group. I'm assuming you can see, like I said, there are these clusters. So I'm gonna
But I'm underground.
right. But as you emerge, you may be closer. I'm assuming you're
Oh, check. This is after I've gotten to the back. I understand.
Right.
Okay, check.
yes.
Yep.
So you emerge from the
Sorry.
ground. I'm going to say instead of rolling such a large group, I'm just going to say there's 6 creatures. And none of 2 natural 20s. Okay. Okay, so you emerge from so there's imagine there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these clusters kind of spread out in a line. Is there any one of these that you're and there are there's like 3 clusters each on either side of the road. Is there any one of those that you want
I'm gonna do the cluster that's closest to me. Center mass.
center mass? Okay.
So, yep, center mass.
Okay. So let me see here. Okay. So you emerge out of this group. They immediately spot you. I'm just gonna roll a group wisdom check here. Oh wow. Okay. All right. So they immediately spot you, and the ogre, and he kind of looks over at this badger, and he's one of the ones that noticed you before, And now he starts to get a little suspicious why this badger's bothering them. So he's actually just going to head over and try and take you out. He's a ways away, though. So he's like maybe 40 feet away from you. So he's starting to approach you. You spot him. You're not
Okay.
surprised. But you see him. You in this cluster of creatures, you don't see any smaller tied up children or anything like that. But you do see that there's, several more clusters. One to your left, one to your right, and then on the other side of the road, there's 3 more clusters.
Okay. Then if he's
Okay,
coming
time
at
to
me,
do
then
the-
I'm going back down into the hole, and I'm gonna move to another cluster. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, which way? Closer to the road or
Well, since I made the completely wrong decision, it sounds like by going. So you said 6 total clusters,
Yes.
3 on each side of the road.
Mhm.
So
You just
Um,
went to cluster, say,
so-
2. We'll go, west to east. You went to cluster 2 to the left of the road.
yeah. So I'm gonna go to cluster 1 next, and then it's 1, 3, and then 1, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6.
Okay, just moving west to east, so to speak, or northwest to southeast, kind of.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so if you go back, pop up on cluster 1, go ahead and make another stealth check as you emerge, and I will roll for them to see.
42.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
None of them got even close. So you pop up. They're completely oblivious to you. Unfortunately, you see no children in the immediate vicinity.
Cluster 3.
Okay, cluster 3. Ooh, okay, we got some more attendant guys there, and again, now they're starting to get agitated. There's like, this badger keeps popping up here. What's going on? What's going? And you guys, on the wall, you actually do kind of see some commotion taking place.
All right.
Again,
Hey, Kyle, I think it's time to do the Angel of Death act.
Yeah.
so Paul, you're able to dive back again. Each time they see you, you're not popping up anywhere like within combat range of them. Just close enough to kind of scout the area out, but they are definitely noticing you and starting to approach when you pop out. So you're able to kind of burrow back underground quickly. But in the meantime,
No kids at 3 either.
No
so
kids
1,
at
2,
3.
and 3, no kids.
Yep, no kids at 3.
Okay.
So
All right.
what, Don? You're gonna do what now?
So I am going to invoke my Radiant Soul, and start to fly up above the wall, staying 30 feet within Samral. And I think Samral, your voice should say, invaders, you have stolen what that is, which is not yours. Leave this village in this area alone, or face your doom in fire and destruction, something like that. Make it sound good.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, what I said.
Okay, and you're casting minor image to kind of make his voice sound all big bad evil guy kind of sounding. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
minor
while I'm up
illusion.
there, I'm going to pick out a couple of targets on the ground, and I'm going to hurl some sacred flames down. And, just like pow, pow, and have some nice fire shoot up in between the wall and this group from where they are for added effect.
Okay. What is the range of that spell?
Let's see.
Closest ones are probably about 115 feet away from you.
60 feet.
Um,
But he's not looking to hit them, right?
No,
You're-
no, I'm looking. No, I'm not looking to hit them. I'm hitting them with effect. So I want to hit 60 feet in front of me, so it hits between
the-
them and me, just for effect.
okay, so you're just looking to make some explosions in the air.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
Okay, no
exact-
problem.
Some call me Tim.
Okay, I would say go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Okay. Let's see.
Which one of us?
I'd say Don. I'd say since you're assisting him, I'd say go ahead and make it with advantage.
But 20 is good.
Okay,
Yeah,
that is
we'll
actually
take
pretty
that.
nice. So let me see here. What have we got? Okay, so at that,
And I also unleash and Samuel, you should unleash some sort of unholy, roar or scream too as I'm shooting flames down.
But yeah, both of our spells last a minute, so I'd be yelling a lot. And
All right.
Death, doom,
We have
destruction.
time. Yeah.
Okay. You haven't scared them away, but you were intimidating enough that the ogre goblin chuckers did not fire on you. They're more like, oh, what the hell is that? And some of the goblins kind of like cower in fear, but the giants say, "You no run, you stay where you are." Uh, so you haven't provoked a response, but you certainly provided a distraction. Certainly, well, more than enough for Paul to pop up in the fourth group. And behind the fourth group, I'm not going to roll there. You don't need to roll a stealth check. Well, go ahead and roll a stealth check. If you roll really bad, then
Oh, 21's good.
Yeah, what?
oh yeah, okay. So nobody sees you at all. They're totally distracted by Don's song and dance, and you do see that behind this cluster, the fourth cluster that's closest to the road, basically tied to a tree trunk, you do see two children. They look terrified. They're bound and gagged. They look a little beat up, but they appear to be alive.
Well, then I burrow my way over to them. That's what I do. So how close is it from them to the cluster?
They are probably about 5 feet away from the cluster, so they would definitely roll.
Oh,
They're
okay.
standing guard over these, but you're close enough that you can see them. These guys are right at the tree line, essentially.
So okay? So what's in the cluster?
You've got an ogre, 5 goblins, and a hill giant.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you approach, then you would definitely need a stealth check, an additional stealth check, and I would roll for all of them to see if they detect you.
Okay, sorry. I hate to be a player and a pain in the ass. So, what? So what I need to understand is, the giants are facing the
They're
wall
looking at
right now.
me.
I get it. They're facing the wall
Yeah.
right now, but they're close enough to this tree that they're about 5 feet away, and that the kids are tied to the tree on the front or the back from the giants.
They are, well, they're kind of on either side. I mean, the kids, they're on a trunk of a tree, so you have one kid tied up on one side and another on another, and the rope kind of around them both, so to speak. So I'd say they're kind of tangential. Like if you imagine the tree line is like this, and the wall is over here, they're facing either direction on either side of the tree, facing 90 degrees from the. How do I describe
Okay.
it?
All right. So then behind them is more forest.
Yep,
Correct.
yep.
All right.
And you're kind of you emerged in the forest, so to speak.
Okay. Yep. All right. So now I'm interested in, what is the hill giant wearing? Is he wearing armor, and does the armor
Or is it
have?
just hide?
He's just
It's-
pretty much. He's not even got hide armor. I mean, he wears like a loincloth. His armor is natural armor.
We'll just call it lingerie.
Yeah.
Gotta-
Lingerie?
Lingerie.
Lingerie.
Yes. Very nice.
So how long has it been?
At this
Has it been a-
point, well, you said it at least 10 minutes. I'd say it's been probably around 10 minutes or so. That since you just explore 1, 2, 3, 4 of these things. So
Man, I really want to grab those kids.
Yeah.
I really do.
how are you going to
Could you
escape with them?
transform into something big and
I would
fast
have them
and run
ride.
through
I
the
would have them
forest?
ride my back on the
Are they guarded?
as a dog, as a dire wolf. I said jump on, and that's what I would do. That's my thought. My thought process is bite through the ropes stealthily. Right? Yeah. Right.
Yeah. As a
Uh,
badge.
As a badger, then tell the kids it's, hey, it's, it's safe, turn into a wolf, and then just run like a bat out of hell.
into the forest.
That's what I would do. That's what I would do. But oh,
It's now or never, bitches.
Okay, well,
well,
if you want to,
let's see.
do you want to
hear
try
what's-
this? I can basically kind of transpose the creatures onto this map. We could pretend like the center of town is the tree trunk.
Yeah, what I'm trying to get to is, I get that they're close, but is Don's act
Distracting enough.
truly working that I think I could succeed in getting that close to bite through the ropes?
You think? Well, you have no way of knowing how long the distraction's going to last. He
I
succeeded in
don't,
capturing their
but I
attention.
know
now.
it's happening now, right?
Yes.
So do I see the giants and the ogres and the goblins? Their rapt attention now is on the town, correct?
At this moment, yes. That could change in a moment. If you try to approach them, I will have you make a stealth check, and I will roll opposed checks for all of the creatures to detect you.
So, am I within 120 feet of the front line of the invaders, Paul?
You would probably be some of them, very few of them. Actually,
So,
just barely like 3 of them. The rest of
what
them
if,
are like,
what if I moved what if I moved, or I'm trying to figure out how much time I've got left here, because my thought is I want to move forward maybe and I want to let loose a guiding bolt which has a range of 120 feet to really get their attention.
if you move forward about 20 feet or so, you'd be able to get just about any of them.
Okay, I'm going to do that quick. I'm going to move forward, fly forward 20 feet, and I'm going to let loose with a guiding bolt to land like right in the middle of their party.
Okay. Let me just see here how I'm going to do this.
Sorry, Paul. I just as a GM, I feel your pain.
This isn't terrible. This isn't terrible. I just give me a minute. I've got a whole shitload of army participants I need to hide because they're not actually there. I can otherwise though put the rest of you guys on this map. I just want to move the guys that aren't there to the GM layer.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm gonna pop off and get myself a beverage
Okay,
quick.
this should only take a minute or so. Let me
Oh, okay.
copy.
Well, then never mind.
I gotta copy. Let me copy this dire wolf guy that you threw on here, or excuse me, badger.
Badger.
That badger.
So you would be down here.
We construct a large wooden badger.
Okay, let me go ahead and get your drink. I have to find a tree. I mean, there's
Okay.
there's like I have foliage on the map, but just to mark a single tree would be useful so that Paul knows where the hell. That's not a tree. This might work. Oh, that's a premium. This will work here. Okay, I'll just put a tree right there. Okay. I think this will work. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do for initiative, but I'll figure it out. Okay. All right. We're back. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I am going to move you guys to the battle map. I think I've got it set up right. Let's see how this works. Okay. So it's a big map. So if you can see on this battlefield, geez, what the hell is...
Scale it down here.
Yeah, it's kind of... So, Paul, you as the badger are right there. The tree the kids are tied to is right there. And this cluster of enemies is basically right here. Don, if you scroll way up to the top there along the wall, you are right there. And the rest of the party, well, ignore Groot's character because he's not really there. He's down there. But the rest of you guys are where you said you are, essentially. And Don, you're up in the air. Actually, you would be a little bit further ahead because you move forward ahead too.
Well,
If you, want to position yourself within 40 feet of where things are. And so what I'm going to have you guys do, I am actually going to bring up the initiative tracker and I'm going to have you guys roll, and I will roll for the cluster that's closest to, well, let's see. How would I do this here? Because I don't want to roll initiative for all these individual clusters here. I will roll for. I'm just going to roll for. I'm going to put one of each creature. I'm just going to have them move at the same. Each creature type move at the same time. So I'll roll initiative for one each of these creatures.
You could, Paul, do it by a creature in the group. So like Goblin 1 is all the goblins in one.
Yeah,
all the
that's
goblins
actually
in 2.
that's what I meant.
yeah.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just
Like
communicated it badly. But yes, rather than having each individual creature roll, that's what I'll do. So if you guys want to go ahead and select your tokens and roll initiative, everybody in the party can do it. I will add the one of each creature here. So let's do Hill Giant first. I will do one for.
Oh my
Oh
god.
boy, this do not look good.
Wow.
One for the
Jeez.
goblins.
I rolled 0. How the hell did I roll 0?
Talent.
wait.
How is
You
that
rolled a
even
5.
possible?
You rolled a 5.
Okay. Wow.
That is a hidden secret talent. And then we've got one for the ogres. Okay. All right. Has everybody else
You know
rolled?
what? I'm going to use my inspiration. I want to re-roll that thing.
Sure. Go ahead. Oh, that's better.
It's marginally better.
Yeah.
Still roll better than me.
Okay, so let me move this initiative tracker off to the side. Okay, and everyone's rolled, so I'm going to sort descending. Okay. So, we'll say, Samriel, you get to go first.
I'm just holding my action. I'm doing the fear mongering.
Voice of Doom and
Yeah.
Fearmong, yes.
Okay.
So I'm not really doing anything else. That's all I'm gonna keep doing.
Mirror?
I am going to cast my mark for death on that guy.
Okay, does
On
he
which
get a
guy?
save?
Okay.
Does he get a save for that?
Sam? No.
What is your mark for death?
That hunter's prey thing.
Yeah, it's just a mark, so he gets bonus damage on him if he hits him. It's not.
Yeah.
Is it called Hunter's
Mhm.
Mark?
No, it's a spell. Hang on. I'll cast it in here. Where'd it go? I wanted it to paste.
So it is Hunter's Mark.
It's Hunter's Mark. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So you basically, you're not 90 feet away from a creature.
Oh crap. Is that what it?
Yeah, it's 90 feet range.
Let me see.
The range of Hunter's Mark is 90 feet. So you don't unfortunately have a creature, an enemy within.
Oh,
range.
okay. Yeah, okay. I won't. I'll wait then. I'll just I'll notch an arrow in case something gets within my range.
You should be like that old human on Helm's Deep when he accidentally
Right.
loops the arrow and kills
Yeah.
it kills the guy.
Well, for
Yeah.
a longbow, you're, I think, within range of everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yep, I would be. But I mean, they're not attacking yet, are they?
At present, they're all just looking at Don.
Right.
Yeah,
So
so don't
I'm
attack.
just,
Yeah,
I'm
well,
just
I
gonna ready an arrow in case
I
shit hits the
I
fan.
may be upsetting the apple cart here in a second.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so Mira, you ready in action? If they make any aggressive action, then you fire at that.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
The goblins, they're just kind of holding back, in awe of Don. So Valdry, you would be next.
All right, here here goes the apple cart. So this guy right here looks, and the ogres are typically the leaders of these bands, right?
Well, it looks like, yeah, the ogres are probably subordinate to the hill giants. The ogres are the ones with these goblin hucksters on their back.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have, so I'm within range for guiding bolt, and I'm going to target that ogre right there in the cluster, that cluster of goblins. So I'm going to cast guiding bolt at, there we go, 19 hit that guy.
An ogre, yes, definitely.
And then I am going to cast it at second level, so I get 5d6 damage.
Nice.
20 radiant.
Okay. All right, so you blast him with radiant energy. The ogre staggers back. Oh, what the hell?
And as after I finish that, I am flying back and landing to the wall because I'm sure my flying time is just about up.
Okay.
And I do not want to drop back on outside of the wall and go, "Let me in!"
Okay. Just give me a second here. You
and
would.
just FYI, for anyone who might want to target that ogre,
Yeah.
anyone who attacks that,
This one?
has advantage thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target.
That's a
That one?
giant. Did you target an ogre or a giant? You said an ogre.
No, I targeted the ogre.
Okay, so the ogre has some sort of.
But if anyone wants to take him, you've got advantage on your roll, at least at the end of the turn.
Nice.
Okay. So when you're behind the wall, just so you guys know, you have 3/4 cover, which gives you a +5 bonus to your AC. Because there's these ramparts. There are these ramparts that you can kind of like fire arrows between, but you yourself have 3/4 cover.
Gotcha.
Unless you duck down behind the ramparts totally, and then you'd have total cover, but you couldn't see or target anything either. Okay, so that was Valdry. Groot. The moment of truth for the badger.
Well,
You saw this
actually,
occur.
I did. I saw this occur. So,
Go get a mighty badger.
well, nobody knows that I'm there. I'm gonna go. Holy fuck! That surprises me too. I didn't know we were gonna attack somebody. So I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna see if they move forward. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna move my initiative to the end of the order. I want to be 1 now, and I'm gonna hold my action because I'm not that far away. Let me make sure that I'm doing this correctly here. Yeah. So if I could theoretically move up to the tree at the end of the round if I wanted to. So that's what I want to do. I want to wait and see what they do.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. Yeah, there isn't technically a delay action in 5e, but I'll roll with it.
Okay, then I'll wait till next round.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's not that complicated to do. So we'll just say you delay until after Serendial goes.
Okay.
Okay. So
You can just change your initiative.
I'll
Call
do
it
that.
a 1.
that's effectively what we did. So all right,
There.
the
See?
ogres are going to go next. So what they're going to do is they're going to target you guys on the wall with their goblin hucksters. They're going to try and launch these goblins. And actually, I should have mentioned that The goblins. Oh wow. Okay, I actually did this wrong. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm missing some forces here. All right, we'll say that they're elsewhere. Anyway, there should be 12 ogres, not 6. But 6 of them are fitted with these goblin hucksters, and there's a goblin kind of sitting in, basically there are these baskets that it's basically like the catapult basket that these goblins are just kind of like lounging in and sitting in. And so they are going to fire. I've got to see here what the attack roll is. Okay, so it's a ranged weapon attack, 150-foot range. So the ones that are within 150 feet of you guys, let's see, it would be pretty much where Valdry went. So, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 4 of them are going to fire at you that are within 150-foot range. So it's basically an attack roll +3 to hit. And I'm assuming it's using the ogre's stats here. So dex, their dex isn't actually that great. Ooh, but he rolled high. 16? Don, does that hit your AC? Remember, you've got plus...
not with 3/4 cover. No, it
Okay.
does not.
Okay, so... Bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. All right, so he doesn't
My
hit...
AC is 21.
Yep, he doesn't hit you. All right, so one of the goblins goes splat. He basically hits one of the ramparts, and like the top half of him keeps going, and his legs drop down below the wall. And just kind of, you get splattered with gore from this goblin. It's
Why am I covered with the goo?
no goo back at home.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. I rolled a natural 20 for one of the goblin hucksters. Oh,
Nice.
okay. So that always hits. So let's see. And the goblin's wearing a spiked helmet. So
Who's the target?
you are.
Ah.
So you take 11 points of piercing damage from the helmet of this goblin as he kind of skewers you. This ogre was just like dead on. He managed to hit you dead on with this thing. The goblin
Nice.
is pretty much, again, torn in half as he hits you and just kind of falls in pieces around you, but the helmet kind of embeds itself in your stomach. The third
Nice.
goblin, or the third huckster, the 9, I'm sure, misses you totally. He goes sailing over the wall beyond you. The fourth one, very unlikely a hit if the other one didn't, 12. So he just kind of splatters against the far side of the wall. So that was the ogres. Hill giants. Let's see. So they're they're just basically yelling, "Fire! Fire!" like they're telling him to launch more projectiles. They're not charging the gate. Serendil, you're up. You can see all this through this little murder hole slidey thing that you're looking through.
Okay. It's too early for me to use Blade Song, so I'm just gonna shoot this giant
Okay.
with a firebolt.
Okay.
There you go.
And no, I'm not. Never mind.
Bing! You set the forest on fire. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna watch what's going on.
Okay, so basically this little firebolt comes firing out from between the mortar hole. You kind of stick your finger through it. Groot, you are now up, having delayed to this point in the initiative.
All right. So I see that the ogre and loaded a goblin on, I'm assuming, and tried to shoot some stuff. And so I'm definitely going to. I think now's my chance. I'm going to go ahead and go up to burrow up to the kids, and let's see what happens. So I'm assuming you want me to do a stealth check.
If you're trying to be sneaky. Yep.
I am trying to be sneaky. So do I get advantage because they're distracted?
No.
Fuck.
You get advantage because of your inspiration.
Yeah, I don't want to take that 10.
Yeah. So they do spot you. Okay.
Everybody spots me.
Pretty much all of them do. Yes, all the guys except for, well, yeah, all of them do actually. So they turn around and see you. It's not their turn to react. So you are able to easily get up to there. So you've got these two kids tied with a rope around a tree trunk. You estimate that it
Okay.
would. Well, I guess it depends on what you want to do.
Well,
The rope looks pretty thick.
so I can do. So I moved my movement.
Mm-hmm.
I can theoretically do a 1d6 plus 1 and 2d4 plus 1 on the rope.
Badger's
That's-
got teeth.
That's what I got. That's what I would do.
Okay. Let me look up here. How much? Yeah, that stupid rope doesn't give hit points for rope. Okay. Oh, let's see. AC of 10 and hit points of 2. Okay. Normal rope.
Oh.
I would say this is thicker than normal, so I would say it has maybe 4 hit points.
I did 9.
Okay. All right. So you basically just go chew through the rope, and that as your action. Yes.
Yep.
So that would be your action.
So-
The rope falls apart,
so
and
the-
now the kids are like, as this
Hang on,
badger
hang on.
is savaging the rope.
Yep. So, fuck it. I'm going for broke. As a bonus action, I turn into an elf.
Okay.
I turn into Groot, and I'm going. It's gonna be okay. And that's it. I'm done.
Okay.
And then they shit themselves.
Yep.
All right. Whoops. I moved the tree here. Hang on. So I'm putting your badger off to the
They
side.
have a
there.
heart attack and die.
Okay. So you're now Groot, and you're there, and now all these monsters see you. Where you come from?
My God.
Actually, they probably saw you transform from the badger. I
Well,
knew.
it's only my group, right?
Not all of them,
Yeah, I would say that the others haven't been paying as close attention to these guys. So now though that they started yelling, everyone's kind of turning around and looking.
Yep.
Okay, so that was Groot. Samuel, we're back to you at the top of the round. You see this happen as well.
Okay. I'm gonna hurl a cure wounds at Valdry.
Thanks, dude.
So you get 9 HP
I'll
back.
take that. Thank you.
And I'm going to hurl a bardic inspiration at Mirror.
Is it bonus action?
What's that do?
Bardic inspiration. Let me read it.
I mean,
You gain 1 bardic inspiration die at d6. Once within the next 10 minutes, you can roll that die and add the number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw you make.
oh, nice.
You can wait until after you roll the d20 before deciding to use the die.
Sure. Okay. Perfect.
So you have 10 minutes, you get 1 d6 to add to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
And Valerie, right? You said that if I attack that guy, I get a
You
plus
attack an you
plus
attack an
5?
advantage. No, you get advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you get plus 17. Yeah, that's it.
I
Yeah.
don't think so. Mirror, it is your turn now. So if you wish to do,
Yeah, I am gonna go after that. He's been damaged, so I can add that Colossal Slayer bonus as well.
Okay.
So here goes.
oh yeah, that hits without even using the inspiration.
Yeah.
Smoke him.
Nice.
13.
Not bad.
Okay.
Yep.
Thwack.
Top of the 20 he already took.
Yep.
Hitting him hard.
Okay. Otherwise, staying where you're at, I assume.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, goblins. All right, they're gonna swarm on over, or at least some of them are. The huckster wants to keep a couple of them around for ammo, so we'll say 3 of them break off. Let me just see. how far these guys can travel. Actually, you know what? These guys have that goblin ability where they can get a little extra movement.
I thought that the only ones that could see me are the ones that are around my group that noticed me.
Initially, yes, but
your
then they
group
started
started
shouting,
yelling.
"Oh, whoa, who's this guy here?" So they all,
Okay, sounds great.
they all noticed you at this point. So the
In
goblins,
other words, you're
let's-
fucked.
his nimble escape can take a disengage or hide as a bonus action on each of their turn. Okay, you know what? They could disengage. What the hell? So they'll move. Bonus action. So they could move 30 and then disengage an additional distance to get up to you. Yeah, okay. So so this guy from over here comes over. He's a goblin. He's got a scimitar. He takes a swing. I doubt he hits you with a 14.
Nope.
Okay, this guy comes over and does the same. Yeah, 9.
Nope.
This guy here comes over around the tree. He's gonna attack you. 22 this time.
Mm-hmm.
That would hit with a scimitar. D6 plus 2. 7 points of slashing damage from a scimitar. And this guy is gonna move over. Attempt the same thing. Ooh, 23. He got even more. And he got 8 slashing damage. And that's all the goblins that run towards you. So it is now Valdry's turn.
Okie doke. I believe. Let's see. Yep. I'm going to target Big Boy right there
Big boy.
with another. Come on, roll 20. Work for me. With another guiding bolt.
Nice.
Hit.
Yes, that definitely hits.
9 radiant.
Okay. Now, does this confer that advantage on multiple opponents, or does it switch when you target different opponents?
So at the end of the last turn, the advantage goes away from that ogre, and now it's on the hill
I see.
giant.
So it's a 1-round effect, basically.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, let me take it off the other guy and put it on this guy. Okay, so he's got advantage for any targeted attacks on him. Otherwise, staying where you're at behind the wall.
Yep.
All right, so we've got more ogres. All right, so we've got 1, 2. All right, so I'm gonna have this cluster move up to here and be within range. This cluster is gonna move up to here to be within range. These guys are kind of busy at the moment, so we've got that movement of clustered goblins. All right, so they are going to, let's say the 3 on the left are going to fire at Mirror.
Ow.
Remember,
I'm
you've
gonna
got
yell
plus
out,
5 to your
does-
AC. 17.
Oh, not with a +5. I'm 15 currently, so that'd be 21 they need.
15 plus 5 would be 20.
Yeah.
20.
They need
I
20.
suck at math.
Okay, so
I'm
either
a
way,
drummer.
that's a miss.
I can only count to 4.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Wow, a couple of them got really close, but they actually needed to roll a 20 to hit you. So
Right.
goblins go splattering all around you. Let me subtract
Splat.
some ammo here.
Up on.
Subtract
Then the
ammo.
2 on the right,
Up on the city wall.
the 2 on the right are going to attack. Excuse me, Valdry.
Ah, you dick.
Yeah, 3, no. Curse splat. Yeah, those goblins just go sailing over the walls, splattering amongst the people behind. Okay, so
As those goblins are splattering, I'm gonna yell out, "Hey, does anyone else want to like fire on them, or are you guys just gonna stand around?"
that's what I was going to say. After this round, I'm going to be adding some people to this group initiative because they're just like, oh wait, I thought we were waiting to. Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
So after Groot goes, I will add some others to the initiative round. So that's them. Okay, the Giants. Yeah, so the Giants are pissed about what's going on here. What do they have any? Okay, so the giant that got hit, the advantage marked guy, yeah, he's gonna pick up a great big rock out of the ground, and he is going to throw that at you, Valdry, because you're the one that just zapped him.
Of course.
Oh my god, he dropped it on his fucking foot. He rolled a natural. Oh!
Rock too heavy.
Rock too heavy.
Yeah.
The other hill giant on the west there, he's going to do the same. I will say randomly determined between the three guys up on top there, between Mirror, Samril, and Baldry. Mirror, he's chucking it at you. A big boulder at you. Oh my god, another natural. What the hell?
Big of rocks. Have them pick up smaller
He
rocks.
tripped over a tree trunk and fell on his face. What the? Okay.
Take any damage?
No, but he pretty much spent the rest of his turn getting up. Okay.
Right.
Well, all right. So this hill giant over here, he is going to stomp around here around Groot, and he is going to attack you with this big great club that he flings off his back. He swings at you. All right, not a natural one. He got a 15.
Nope.
All right, so you managed to duck this huge, basically tree trunk as it swings over your head. The hill giant over here, he's going to throw a boulder. Again, let's see, targeting. He's going to target Baldry with a boulder. Let's see if he drops a rock on his foot. No, he did not. He got a 19.
Nope.
Okay. So it hits the rampart and stones fly all around you, but you are not damaged. So those are the giants. Serendil, you are up.
All right, I'm I'm gonna go ahead and zap this guy, the
Okay.
hill giant. I'm gonna hit him with just a magic missile, so screw it. I'm gonna do it though at a higher level. So get a spell creates one more dart. So I get 4 darts.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
16.
So, yep.
Nice. Zot, 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 zot. Okay, he kind of staggers back in pain as these magic missiles hit home. Are you going to do anything else?
These guys are rushing toward the walls now.
They haven't started advancing yet, but you do hear behind you Lifferlas saying, "All right, screw it, charge!" And you see a whole shitload of guards running down the hallway towards you, towards the gate.
Well, I used to be a battle mage, so basically, as they go out, I'll go with them.
Okay.
But I'll go ahead and cast. Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine.
I have bonus action stuff, but I'm gonna wait till they open the door and not waste my Misty Step.
All right. All right. So Groot goes.
All right, this is my last ditch. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a bonus action to change into a dire wolf. I'm going to talk. So I'm hoping the kids aren't stupid, and I'm going to pick one up by the scruff and ask the other one to hold on to my neck. And I'm going to fucking disengage. I'm going to disengage.
Well, right now you are surrounded, actually.
I understand, but it's a bonus action. So I cannot move through a goblin.
You can't move through an enemy through their space. They are effectively surrounding you.
Well, then I'm fucked. So there we go. All right.
Well, you're a dire wolf. Start fighting your way
Well,
out.
no, I want to make sure I cannot move in this current.
And
I could not move.
yeah, there may be
you can
an
fly.
action you can take to try and bull rush someone backwards, but it'd be like an opposed strength check, I think. Although these are goblins,
Well-
so they wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't try it on the giant,
Versus
but
the dire wolf.
Dire wolf
Yeah,
should be able
yeah.
to knock over
Knock
a
down
goblin.
a goblin. Yeah.
All right, I'll try that.
let me just see. Hang on, I gotta look that mechanic up here. I just want to make sure I'm not misremembering something from 3rd edition here, or Pathfinder. Oh, what is it? Using the attack option, you make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or push it away from you.
Yeah, I don't. I need to disengage. I can't stay there. So that was the point of. Let's see here. So you let me know if I cannot move, then it's a different creature and I'm doing something different.
At the moment,
I
you
guess-
cannot really move unless you bull rush
All right.
someone away from you.
So I need to either get rid of something, right? Or I need to do something to get rid of a creature to do something. Correct?
Right. If you wish to move, yes, you'll have to make an opening somehow.
All right. So let me make sure I can do this. Okay, so then I am going to change into a giant constrictor snake instead. I will drag that over because I need the hit points, and then I need to be able to do 2 actions because so that's a bonus action. So I need to bring over. Where's my friggin' constrictor snake?
All right.
It's much bigger than that. It's huge.
Okay, so I would say that would displace things a little bit.
Yep.
Maybe not
Yeah.
the giant, but everything else would go around you.
So this. It's going to be really important. So this is a bonus action. I'm going to say to the kids before I change into a snake, jump on my back, grab onto me or whatever it is, right? Let's see. Let's hope they're not fucking stupid. Then I'll change into a snake as a bonus action. Then as an attack action,
Okay, do you
I'm
want to
going
see the result
to-
of this attempt? Basically, what I'm going to do is have you try and make a diplomacy check to try and convince these children. That,
fuck yeah, right. Diplomacy check.
Well, there's no
oh,
diplomacy.
not a
so,
diplomacy.
like,
Persuasion.
persuasion.
Excuse me.
Yeah, this is going to go really well.
Oh,
Um.
10 isn't terrible.
Okay. Well,
I'm an elf. I'm friendly.
at
I
the
don't
moment
know.
you are, yes, yeah. You're gonna if you basically tell me exactly what you tell them.
I tell them, jump onto my back. I'm going to get you to safety. And then that's all I say. And then I turn into a fucking snake.
Jesus.
What could possibly go
Like,
wrong?
Jump
wrong.
on. Okay, so
Exactly.
here's what these kids have seen. First, this badger leaps out of the woods, just goes tearing at the ropes around them. Then all of a sudden, it turns into an elf, who then
hang on, and freeze them.
yeah, and
Then
freeze them.
he turns into a guy and say, "I'm here to rescue you."
No,
An
no,
elf.
no.
Like
You
Han
just said
Solo.
jump on my back,
Oh,
and then you
okay.
turned into a giant snake without saying you were going to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, yeah, there you go.
Shit.
All right.
Let's see what happens.
Let me just make a couple d20 rolls here. I'll give it. Let's throw it in the dice's hands.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Wow. All right. One of them literally craps his pants and is gonna run away screaming.
Yes, you rolled 2d10. You rolled 2d10. If you're gonna
Oh,
roll
oh, sorry. Yep,
2d20,
I will
then
roll 2d20. Sorry.
if it's worse, then fuck.
Nope, that was my bad. Okay. All right. So.
Oh, 11 and
Yeah.
20.
Okay. So what I will say is, one of them still craps his pants, but he does not run away. One of them actually is not completely scared shitless, and he's going to try and
Grab,
climb on your back. I will
Okay.
just say for this,
grab the other,
what?
and hopefully grab the other one.
Well, no.
Come here, dummy.
See what happens. So hang on. So let's do it. So that's what I said.
Right. So you
And then so
that was
I'm
a reaction
Yep,
you got. So you transform into a giant snake.
that's my bonus action. So now I need to bring up my other guy. So this is what I'm going to do. Let's see if this works. I could still die, which is highly probable. Then this is what I'm going to do to free myself, because that's what I love about D20. Sorry, 5th edition, is I'm going to make a constrict attack against one of the goblins.
Okay.
Don't miss.
Woohoo!
All right.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
that definitely hits.
So
Which one are you
I do
targeting?
that. This one.
Okay.
All right.
10 bludgeoning
10 points
definitely
of
kills
bludgeoning.
it. Yep. That okay. So you
All right.
you basically just wrap
So-
your tail around and go, and he's dead.
Yep. So I'm assuming that during this whole thing, did both of them or one of them jump on my back?
One of them will, one of them will not.
Okay. So what I want to do with my bite attack is I want to grab the back of his shirt and stick him and stick him in my grab him by the scruff of his neck and stick him in my mouth. I want to bite him, not do damage, and I want to put him in my mouth, and I want to take off with him.
The one that did not
So-
climb on your back.
Yes, the one that did not climb on my back. So that's a 14 to try and grab him.
Okay. So wait, now your constrict attack. That was your
I
action.
got 2 attacks. Constrict. No, hang on. So that's my actions. I got a constrict and a bite. I can do
Wait,
both.
those are not 2 actions. That the 2 attacks are
That
one
is-
action.
Correct. I can do both at the same time. I can bite and constrict, according to this.
Yeah, as an attack.
So
I'm
the-
trying to think.
Yep, that's yep.
He's biting the shirt.
Yeah, I
That's
understand.
what-
I
Fighting
understand.
this-
I understand. I'm just saying. Yeah. Okay. I would say spirit of the rules. Since you're basically you're substituting your bite attack, which you would normally get as an attack, but you're purposing it for something different. So I would say sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's go with it. I would say make a normal attack roll, AC 10,
I did.
to see if you manage to
Okay,
bite him.
I did. I got a 14.
Okay. All right. So you
All right.
grab this kid.
Then I move, and I understand that I'm going to take attacks of opportunity.
Mhm.
I get it, but I'm going to move then 40 feet away.
Okay. So yes, they all get
So
an
let's figure out-
opportunity attack. So the goblins.
So hang on.
Okay.
I can basically move off the screen or right to the edge of the screen.
Yep. I got
So
you.
let's try. Go ahead. Roll away.
All right, so the goblins
me.
gonna take a swing. One misses. One got a. Where is his bonus? 21.
Yeah, that is.
So. For a whopping 3 points of slashing. The third goblin
Okay.
got a 23 to hit.
Jeez.
So you're gonna have to fix my hit points because it's not right. Oh, I'll fix them. That's right. So hang on. So you said 3 to the first one, right?
Yep, 3 for the first one, 7 for the second goblin.
Jeez.
7 damage.
Yes. So a total of 10 so
Okay.
far.
Yep, got it.
The hill giant is. He is going to try and squash the kid on your back.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Are we shocked?
Yeah. Okay. He got the kid. I'm not even gonna roll the damage. You feel this enormous.
Kid dead.
You don't take actual damage from this because he wasn't targeting you, but he basically knocks the kid with his great club off your back. The kid goes sailing through the air, probably about 40 feet, hits a tree, and just slumps to the ground. You see blood coming out of his eyeballs. That kid is squashed and dead.
Well.
But
Has anybody got?
you are able to break away.
Can you pick the kid up?
The kid
All right,
is
thanks. I'm done.
dead.
That's it. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, but
He's over like over
Somebody-
Yeah,
there.
but does anybody have what's I forget the spell where if somebody's dead within a minute, you can bring them back.
I've got spare the dying.
that won't do it.
That won't
Won't
do it.
do it.
Yeah.
No, there's
I
the
had
one
that
that
spell in the last campaign. Remember?
All right. Let me add some more combatants here to the combat, if I can. Oh, for fuck's sake, roll 20. Fine, I'll put them down further. The add turn goes off the screen. Where the hell did they show up? Oh, okay. All right, so let me just roll for these. I'm just going to roll these generic initiatives here.
none of us have revivify. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Now somebody in the compound might though.
Could ask.
They might have raised dead too. You never know.
Right. No.
Not gonna
Hey.
bank on that.
We screwed up. You got somebody with revivify, please.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so I've added some basically groups of NPCs to this to make things more manageable. So Samuel, you are up next, and you hear there's going to be a bunch of guards coming pretty soon, coming through the gateway
All right.
and charging these guys.
I guess for now, because nothing's happening, I'm going to wait until the guards charge out. Oh, will it be this turn, or do I think?
They're next, so if you want to just
Do
delay
I
and go
know?
after them, you can.
Yeah.
Or
Do
one
I know
group
if
of them.
they'll charge out of the gate this turn, though?
Yeah,
Or
you can kind of tell. You hear them
Okay.
rumbling through the tunnel below you.
okay.
So yeah.
So I'm gonna wait until they charge out of the gate, and I'm going to jump down and join them.
Okay. So yeah, Samuel, if you wish, or Serendial, if you wish to kind of, well, it's not your turn, but you can kind of stand aside and or kind of come out with these guys at the same time. But it's basically this big ass group of guards come running out at the same time, and
Okay.
I'm just going to kind of position them all spread out here. They're farther than they probably would have gotten, but this is where they were on the map. So they all came running out and kind of spread out this way to attack this big, broad group. So after they go, then yes, Samuel jumps down. It's a 60-foot drop. How are you managing?
I was gonna say, as my reaction, I can cast Featherfall.
Okay.
So I can. It says falling creature's rate of descent slows to 60 feet per round until the spell ends, and if the creature lands before the spell ends, it takes no falling damage and can land on its feet.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfect amount. So yeah, you basically kind of hop over the rampart, feather fall down, and bloop, land gently on your feet.
Nice.
So that was Samuel then. So Mirror, you are up.
All right. I'm gonna keep targeting that same ogre I have been.
Valdry, he still has advantage until your turn, right?
Yes.
Or I mean, yeah, he has advantage attacks against him until your turn.
Yep. Yep.
There we go. 16.
16 should do it. I don't see the attack roll yet.
Yeah. Okay. It was 16.
Yep, there. Oh yeah, you have advantage. So yep, that would hit. And
Another
15
another 15 points.
thwack with an arrow.
Yes.
Okay. All right then.
So he's taken like 40 some now.
Okay, now we've got goblins. And what is your movement rate as a snake again? You said it was 40.
40. He said, yeah.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, it's 40.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so the goblins are going to give chase, but they're not going to be able to attack even with their uncanny whatchamajigger because that's still faster that they can move and attack. So they are going to try and keep pace with you, but they can't actually attack. These goblins are going to start running up. Well, actually, no. Some of these goblins are going to run up here and start engaging these guys. Yeah. You know what? No, yeah. That's what they're going to do. And these goblins are going to start running over this way. Okay. So we've got a group of scouts on the wall. They release a volley of arrows that I'm going to quickly roll to see here. Okay. Bunch of them target the one giant and hit. A bunch of them target the other giant that you were just shooting at and also hit. Okay. And Baldry's up.
Let's see. I'm going to, let's see. Guiding bolt on that ogre right there.
I'm sorry, I missed it. Which one?
That guy.
Okay, I see him.
That ogre right there. Yep. So let's see here. Swing and a miss.
Standard roll, that would not do it. Staying where you are otherwise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that sucked.
And then out of the gate, the remainder of the guards come pouring out. And they're going to kind of spread out on the east side, hence the name East NPC Group. And with them actually charges Liferlas, and he's basically going after where, well, I would say there's a chance he doesn't know exactly where the kids were because you kind of took off into the woods after freeing them. So he's just going to charge out and look for an opponent.
Don't you mean letting one of them die, motherfucker?
It wasn't me. It was a giant.
Yeah.
Okay, and Liferlas is with the NPC group. All right, so ogres. Yeah, they're going to start trying to take out these archers, but they're not going to probably have too much luck with these. A second here. Actually, okay. One of them actually hits and kills one of the archers on top of the wall with a goblin. And that was his last goblin. Ammo. Nope. This one. Swing and a miss. Splat. This guy. Fires and misses. This guy fires and misses. This guy fires and misses. Yeah, that cover is, that +5 AC is really hurting their chances here. And this guy fires and misses. So they're probably going to abandon this whole chucking idea because the trying to hit these guards is not doing too much. Hill Giants. All right. Hill Giant's movement rate is 40. So he actually can move up and attack you. He can keep pace with the snake.
Did you delete those last 3 goblins?
I thought
I
I
didn't
did.
see any disappear. Oh.
You may have connection issues because I was trying to keep track of them.
Yeah, right.
The Hill Giant takes a swing at 2 great. They have 2 great club attacks. That's right. To 2 swings at the snake. 12? Probably not.
Yep.
12 hits?
Yes, that hits.
Oh, as a snake,
Yep.
yes. Okay, so 15 bludgeoning damage from a club.
Oof.
Second attack. Yeah, way more than that. to hit. And 23 bludgeoning damage from a club.
Oh,
This giant is going to charge forward towards the guards. This giant is going to charge at Lifferlas. And actually, let me double check this distance. Back. Get back over there. Yeah, he can't quite get an attack in. So he has to dash over there. And this one is going to charge forward and engage some of the guards. And that's the giants. Scouts on the east side fire volleys of arrows. One of them drops his bow. All right, a couple arrows hit the goblin, or excuse me, the giant on the right. And we're up to Serundial.
all right. Where is the dead child? I probably could have seen where he landed.
Probably right there.
Okay.
No, it's over here.
That's where he was tied up.
Yeah, he got knocked. Remember?
Yeah, he was on your
Oh.
back, and he just
Okay.
basically.
So he's
swung
over
and
here
flew-
now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start my Blade song. I've chosen "Stupid Hoe" by Nicki Minaj.
Can you play
this
that in the
partic-
background for us?
For this particular one, that'll raise my
There.
that'll raise my
There's
that'll raise
Oddly
my AC.
enough, dead child didn't come up in an icon search.
What?
Go figure.
Go figure. So let's see. My speed goes to 40, so I can go roughly that far. So I'm going to rush out to here. Yep. Let's see. I think that's right.
Okay,
There.
so do a dash.
Yeah, I'm going to do a dash. So I can go a little further. That's about right.
We
Okay.
serpentine between the giants.
I rush.
Okay.
My AC is now higher because of this, and I'm faster.
No. Cool.
And I have advantage on dexterity, acrobat, and I get a bonus to constitution saves. All right.
All right. So Groot, now you're going off the map. I'm trying to figure out how to best handle this. A second here. I'm just gonna move these guys up into the corner. There.
Let's just put me on like the left edge of the map.
I've
and-
got some white space on the right. I was gonna move you to kind of a big long white
Oh,
space.
okay.
I just need to get these tokens out
Sure.
of the way here.
On the right. All right.
Get these out of here. Oh, come on. Too many tokens. All right. So on the right-hand side, there should be... Oh, come on. Reveal. Roll 20. There. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I will move you over to here. I'll just say that these guys are kind of bunched up behind you.
All right.
So you're
All right,
kind of
so
just
what
off
I'm
the
gonna
map to the
do-
south of that tree there.
I said, yep. All right. So what I'm going to do is, as a bonus action, I'm going to use my combat wild shape and heal myself for 11 points. Then I'm going to take the disengage, the dash action, because I want to get away from everybody, and hopefully I can. Because if I just keep doing the same thing, I'm going to die.
So that would draw opportunity attacks.
I understand that, but if I stay there, I'm going to die anyway. So, fuck. It's right underneath the zoom button. I can't get my guys. I can't change my hit points. Let me move my guy. Hang on.
Oh yeah, to get him in view. Yeah. I should have made the map area a little bit around so that it'd be more.
All right. So that would be 20.
You can double click it too, and it brings up a dialogue that you can edit it in.
All right. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna take. Oh fuck! It didn't work.
There.
Gotta
I see
hit
it.
enter. All right. Then I'm gonna take the dash action, and I'm gonna hopefully have enough fucking hit points to survive, which would allow me to move 80. So let me get the. Right in front of those guys. So
I'll keep banging away.
80 is down about there. Yep.
Okay, so they each take a swing.
Yep.
All right, so the giant, he was going after you, not the kid in your mouth. He likely
is.
hit you with a 23
Yeah.
to hit.
Likely. Whatever, dude.
What is his damage? 3d8 plus 5. Oh, yeah. 24 more points of bludgeoning damage.
My dog out. I'll be back.
All right. I'm down.
Okay.
I'm dead. I don't move.
Well, you turn back into yourself, don't you?
Oh. Okay, so then I turn back into myself, and I still take the disengage action, and I still move 80 feet
Okay.
as myself.
You've got a kid
Where's
in your
Groot?
mouth.
I got a kid in my hand. So where's Groot? So
All right, so let the goblins also each get a swing at you.
yep, you bet.
One of them got a
better
natural 20.
Of course he did.
Because of course
Right.
he did. That's 2d6 plus 2.
Why are you trying to kill Groot?
11 points
That's what he's
slashing.
supposed to do. Yep.
The other goblin definitely missed, and the third goblin, he might have hit with a 20, not natural.
Fuck yeah. Yes.
For 7 more slashing.
All right.
Okay, so I would say you have no problem carrying this kid.
Okay.
He's lightweight, so you can take your full movement speed. I think you still had long strider going.
Dash.
So yeah, if you're dashing, you
yeah,
still
but
would
it's
get
a
the
dash. It still gets the 80.
yeah.
So,
So
yeah.
you'd be about there. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I got 3 hit points left. Check.
Holy shit.
Okay, so the west group of NPCs, they all kind of run forward and start attacking these giants. I'm not going to roll individually for all of these because that would just be horrendously stupid. Dice-wise, I'll roll some bulk damage later to see what occurs. And just get them all kind of move forward. Okay. Samrel, you're up.
All right. Well, far was 30 feet. I can get to about there.
Oops. Sorry, rolling damage on the giants in the background here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on that giant.
Okay. That's a wisdom save if I recall correctly.
Yes.
What DC does he need to attain?
13.
Ooh, he has a wise giant. He got a 16.
Ah.
Of course he did.
Why is this giant in the land?
So he takes.
Still takes 3d6.
take- Well,
Or no, half.
does he take half? That's
Is
what
it
I'm
a
trying to
cantrip?
figure out.
Half as
No.
much.
If it's not a cantrip, he would take half.
Yeah.
On a successful save, the target takes half as
Okay.
much damage and doesn't have to move away.
So what did you roll
So-
for damage, actually?
I rolled 9, so he takes 4.
Okay. Yeah, he's mildly offended by your nasty comment.
These are just whispers.
Yes, I'm sorry, your nasty whisper.
Discordant melody.
You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. Mirror is up.
All right. Well, I haven't yet, but I am going to cast that.
I guess I'm sorry. For the purposes of you guys wanting to target, these guys were still technically here in terms of distance from you. So
Right. No, that's okay.
Oh shit, I forgot.
I'm gonna cast that hunter's mark on.
I thought. Oh no, you didn't do it yet.
I didn't know on that same guy.
On the ogre.
So, yeah, on that ogre. So I'll get 4 additional hit point damage anytime I hit him,
Okay. He is marked.
or when I move my mark. So until this is over for the next hour, I get 4 additional points of damage
Okay.
on my mark. Right.
Goblins. All right. The goblins are either waiting as ammo or engaged in combat with the other guys. Well, they're going to run up and engage. Let's see. Okay. So none of the others have fallen yet. But they're fighting with the West Scouts. Do a shitload of firing of arrows. Okay, so that giant takes some more damage, and that giant takes some more damage. All right, Valdry's up.
Woohoo! Well, this guy is covered, so I don't want to hit Sacred Flame and immolate them. So I think I'm going to target that ogre that I've hit before. So yeah, we'll do
Okay.
one more, or Guiding Bolt actually. So we'll see if it hits this time or not.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Nice.
Yeah.
That would be a yes.
Yes, it does.
Hey, man, nice shot.
Oh,
Another 17 radiant on that ogre.
Nice. All right, so he's got his
Uh,
glow stick again for advantage.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, and staying where you're at on the ramparts.
Yep. For now.
Okay, the Eastern NPC group rush forward and start engaging more. I'm just gonna have them all group up here. And let's see, they do 7 more, I guess. Against the giant. Actually, no, that would probably be more than that because they're really concentrate. Oh, okay, 9 more on the giant. Goblins. Blink, he's dead, and blink, he's dead. Okay, ogres. Yeah, these guys are saying, okay, screw the chucking, so they're gonna barrel into combat here. This guy's gonna barrel into combat here. Goblin is gonna try and do that. This ogre is gonna run up here. Actually, the goblin wouldn't run up, but yeah, trying to keep things simpler if I can. And that ogre. Ah! One at a time.
Oh,
The ogres are so happy. They want to move. Okay. And now we've got
they're
giants.
so well coordinated.
All right, so giant. Whap. Whap.
What's that ogre at the bottom doing?
Well, I'm getting to him.
Yeah. Did you forget about him?
No, I haven't gotten to him yet. Give me a second here.
Oh,
Oh,
you moved on.
Oh, yeah, the ogre at the bottom. I see. I thought you meant the giant at
Yeah.
the bottom. Yeah, he would run up to there. Okay, that's a miss. And oh, Safari. I don't want to look at the debug pane. Okay, so the other giant at the top, he takes out 2 guards. All right, and the giant is chasing Groot. But that's all he can do is chase. And
Nice.
that's the giants. East scouts fire a bunch of arrows. 7 more points on ogre. And 7 more points on the giant. Serendil, you are up.
Okay, so no one's engaging me, huh?
I lost track of where the hell you were actually. Where?
Nice.
I'm ready.
He's just in the
Here.
middle there.
Nope. Yeah, it looks like they're just kind of all going around you at the moment. It's a big chaotic battle.
So I can get almost there. I'm gonna keep going to the kid who died, so I can get about that far. As a is that a regular spell? Or is that a hold on? That's a full action, not a bonus. Okay. Just trying to see if I got anything. Oh, I know what I can do. I can. Well, no, I'm fine. I'm good. I will just run up there. That'll be my round.
Okay. Groot.
All right. Oh, so he can move 80, huh?
Well, yeah, if he dashes, that's all he can do though.
Well, I am completely fucked.
If
How
you
far
burrow,
can,
can the
how
kid
far
follow
can
you?
I have nothing. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Just I'll
how
figure
far
it out.
can you dash?
It doesn't matter
But
if
he
I
gets the
dash.
opportunity
Okay.
attack.
I'm dead. I got 3 hit points.
Yeah, but he can't hit you if you keep dashing.
So he gets the opportunity attack.
Yep, and he will hit me.
Oh,
Most
that way.
likely.
Well, sorry. This is probably should have thought about this first.
No, it's okay. It's a tricky situation.
So as a bonus action, I will do. Oh, shit. Fuck. Well, I think I'm just going to take it in the teeth. I drop the kid and say, run for your fucking life, because that's what you need to do.
Run to the gate. Yeah.
Yep.
They're running the wrong way. They're going away.
Yep. Well, I thought they would run towards the fight. I did the wrong thing. That's my bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Goodberry. No.
Because I'm hungry.
Food.
If it was Fallout,
Yeah,
then you'd
just
get healing from it. But
Well, I can cause. So if I did Healing Spirit, which I have, I get 2d6 versus, and that's a bonus action. And Healing Word only gives me 1d4 plus 3. Well, I guess I'd rather take the guaranteed. Okay. Actually, screw it. That doesn't make any difference. Actually, this is what I'm going to do. Hopefully I can save the kid. I'm going to go ahead and cast Longstrider on the kid
okay,
Nice.
so that he can get away.
okay.
And then I'm going to cast a bonus. I can't do 2 spells, right?
Only if
One spell, one cantrip.
yeah, you just cast Healing Word on him. No, you cast Longstrider. That was your action. So you can, if you have a bonus action that allows you to cast a cantrip, you can.
I only have a bonus action to cast a healing spell, so no. So, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go down swinging. I'm gonna hit this motherfucker with. It's gonna be really big. I can tell. My club. This is gonna be good. Oh, a critical hit!
Hey!
It's gonna be scared.
Yeah.
I'm dead. I do 8 points of damage.
Okay.
I say, die, you motherfucker, and that's it. I'm dead.
All right.
And then you die.
I'm going to see if the giant. All right. So the kid, I'm just kind of having act on your turn, so to speak, just to keep things simple.
Yep.
So yeah, he's terrified. He's gonna bolt. Actually, give me a second here. Okay. The kid this is the one that was initially kind of caught on fast and climbed on your back when you turned into the snake and wasn't scared. So he's a smart little shit. He's smarter than his buddy who got plowed into a tree. He's not gonna run, just dash. He's gonna disengage, even with the long straight. Even though he won't get as far, he wants to stay the hell out of the reach of that great club because he saw his buddy go flying. So he disengages away for 40 feet. So the giant does not get an opportunity attack on him, and he goes into the woods further.
Go, kid! Save your life! I'm sorry I couldn't save your friend.
So that was him. All right. So the
To be
west.
fair, you don't know if they were friends.
Well,
They might have hated each
that's
other.
true. Yeah.
That's true.
For all I know, that guy owed me $5. All right. So give me some damage time on these ogres from the guards, and on the giant. Ooh, nice damage on the giant. They're starting to whittle away. That giant, holy crap. Okay, they're just wailing away. Oh, that was probably Lifrless joining in too. Okay, yeah, he's starting to look kind of beat up. Samrel's up.
All right, how far away am I? All right, so let's see. I'm going to move to here,
Okay.
Nice.
and I'm going to attack.
With a
Does
rapier.
a 17 hit?
Oh, yes, definitely. These guys are big
Sweet.
sides of barns.
I didn't know if their skin was thick or something.
It
should
is.
be easy to hit, but are they easy to pierce?
Yeah, they've got AC 13 from natural armor.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yes, you definitely pierce his armor, and he howls in fury. And
Furious.
Mirror is up.
I'm sick of this ogre being alive.
Yeah.
So I'm going to attack him again, but this time I get. I still have that advantage, right?
Yes. From Baldry's
Okay.
bolt. Definitely hits.
Okay. And now I add that 4 along with this. So 9, 13 points.
He
The
is
damage.
dead. The ogre
Finally.
dies. Yes.
Yay!
I'm gonna.
You did it.
This guy's been hit already, correct? This giant?
Yep.
I'm gonna switch him to my mark now.
Yeah, it's the one I zapped with my magic missile too.
Yep. Pew pew pew. And I hit him at one time too.
Yep. Yeah, you can't really see Lifrless is in the way, but
Yeah,
he's got a mark.
And then I'm done, and I still have Samrel's D6 that I can roll. I haven't missed it,
Yes.
so
Yeah, you haven't needed it. I'm
Yep.
impressed.
yeah.
All right.
All right, so I'm done. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. All right. None of the townspeople died, or the guards died from goblin attacks. West Scouts. They're going to fire more arrows at the ogres. Roll 20, what the hell? And the giant. Okay, Voldry's up.
I need to save the rest of my spell slots for healing and stuff like that. I'm going to descend down off the wall and exit the gate. So that's probably pretty much all my action for now.
Okay. Are you gonna
for
fly
this
down?
round? Yeah.
Flying.
Fly down? No, I cannot fly down.
Oh. Okay, so you're gonna try and climb down inside and then make your way out to the gate?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
So that
Yes.
we'll just assume that would get you there as your full action, kind of
Yep.
doing a dash.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. NPC groups here. We've got. Let's see. All right. There. Attacks on the ogre. Goblin's dead. Goblin's dead. Ogre is wounded. And giant. No, that's a goblin dead. Goblin dead. And giant wounded. Okay. They're pretty effective. Ogres. Yep. Dead. 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 And 2 guards dead. That was that giant. Actually, I kind of bled into the giant's turn here. This giant is taking out. Yeah, him. And him. And him. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
Those 2 attacks of the giants are nasty. Him. Nope, that was an ogre. Oh, sorry. That was an ogre. That wasn't a giant. Okay, and then the giant chasing Groot. Yeah, he's gonna swing back at you,
He's
Groot.
gonna kill me.
Sorry.
Yeah, he's gonna kill me.
That's
God
what he
damn
would
it.
do.
Yep.
Oh, he rolled a natural 1. I am not kidding you. I rolled a natural 1. Okay, so he drops his club, picks his, he's
Groot's
half his movement to pick
alive.
it up. So he does get a second
Wow.
attack because you can move, and attack. So his second swing. Oh dear. Yeah,
Yep.
he got like a 20 something to hit. And the damage is +5.
Whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So you
Whatever.
drop to 0.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So where is he? Like on the? He's off the map.
He's
right?
off the
I'm
map.
80
Way
feet.
south.
I'm 80
Yeah.
feet away from the tree.
Yeah, he's 80 feet away from
Oh,
this
And I'm
point.
guessing we don't even know what's going
Oh,
on.
No,
yeah.
at this
So
point.
he's way down there,
Yeah.
right? Yep.
So all right, the giant sees you drop, and then he goes wandering off into the woods to look for the kid. The kid continued bolting on your move, and this time he does dash. So he's got. You gave him long strider, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus
so
10 movement.
so he's got at least a 30-foot movement advantage on that giant.
Good.
Okay. So that was the giant. Okay, so the East Scouts go. More arrow damage on the ogres. And on the ogres. And on the ogre. A lot of ogres here. Probably a good thing I didn't have all 12 up here. And on the giant, he takes a substantial amount more. Okay, Sorendil.
Okay.
You're able to reach the child's body in this.
Yeah, I'm 10 feet away from him.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab him and then I'm gonna start heading back. So that's about as far as I'd be able to get, because I can't dash.
Okay.
I'm assuming.
All right. I gave you control of that body token if you want to move it around.
Oh, all right, sure.
Not that it matters that much, but
Um,
you've got a body with you.
Okay.
Okay, so Groot, go ahead and make a death save.
Oh, okay.
Nice. One success.
Yay!
And all right, so we've got more NPCs doing. Holy crap, are they doing a lot of damage? So I would say actually that would most likely be the ogre, and another good crap ton of damage on the other ogre and on the giant. More and on the other giant. Wow. Yeah, they're. Oh, Liferlas is there too, so I got to roll for him. So, oh, yeah. Well, sorry, Liferlas, you didn't do that well. That giant's starting to look pretty wounded, the one that's next to the Liferlas. Samuel, you're up.
I guess I just keep attacking. Don't really know what else I do. That's 25.
Yes.
I think that hits.
More pokey pokey. Pokey pokey on the giant.
Stabby, stabby.
Stabby stabby. And you turn yourself about.
Stabby, stabby.
That's what it's all about. Mirror, you're up.
All right. I am going to target that guy,
Okay,
and he's already been injured, correct?
correct.
All right. What did I get? I gotta get on my chat
You
here.
got 18, which definitely hits.
Okay, another one. Okay, so add 4 to this again.
Nice.
So 22.
All right. Your arrow just lands like right in the side of his head, and he's not falling over yet, but he's like doing the kind of the troll from Lord of the Rings thing. "Whoa." But he is still up. It looks like one good hit will take him down.
Nice. Sweet.
Uh,
Hopefully maybe the tree can take care of him.
Goblins go. We've got. Yeah, all right. So that guy goes. Frickin' roll 20. What the hell? Sorry, my
I've
map
been
is
having to.
flaking out.
Yeah, I've been having to like reload this page like constantly.
No,
tonight.
it's not a network issue. It's just my keyboard.
Oh.
I keep hitting the wrong key and roll 20 freaks out. Oops. Wrong guy. There are no goblins there. Oh, these guys would have run up. So, yeah. And that would have been a dash for them. So, all right. And then we've got some more scouts taking some guys out here, possibly. Well, or at least doing damage. Yeah, that's... Being on the wall is a very advantageous position for them. And... Is the giant by it? Oh, yeah. Liferlas comes in and boom! Splits the giant's head in two with a branch. Right down the middle.
Nice.
Excellent.
Boom! So he falls to the ground with an enormous thud.
All right.
Veldry's up.
Let's see. I'm going to exit the gate. I'm going to move up about 30 feet or so. And then I'm going to spy that goblin right there, and I'm going to hit him with the sacred flame.
Okay. Dex save DC 13.
So he's got a DC 13, yes.
Oh, yeah, he got a 20.
Yeah, so nothing happened.
Fing! he dodges.
God damn,
Nimbly out of the way.
goblins rolling fucking 20s.
Well,
Right.
he has a +2 on his dex. They're pretty dexterous. Okay, so more NPCs on the right. Taking out one of the goblins and damaging giant, damaging an ogre, and damaging the other giant. Ogres. Ouch. Okay. Yeah. Boom. Boom. And he moves up and boom. Yeah, they're starting to whittle down the guards. They were brave, but yeah, you take on ogres and giants against a 11 hit point guard. Ouch. Giants. Yeah, that hill giant really. Well, let's see. I will be fair about it, and I would say 1 or 2 is the guard, 3 to 6 is Samrel. 4, yeah. The giant's gonna go after Samrel. All right. So first swing of the great club. I think 23 probably will hit.
Barely.
3. Yeah, barely. 26 damage from a great club.
Ouch.
Oh shit. Natural 20.
I'm at 0.
Ugh. Oh no.
You too? Damn.
Shit.
39 points from
Ow.
a great club.
Holy fuck.
So I'm at 0.
Okay. Samrel drops. Okay. We've got East Scouts. Come on, guys. We really need some damage here. Okay. 9 on him. No, not the guard. Oh, God damn it. Okay. And the giant goes down by that. And that ogre also goes down by that. And that goblin. It doesn't have an. Okay. Yeah, what the hell are these guys doing? They'd be up here. Yeah, so that goblin dies. And yeah, acolytes. These guys aren't just standing back. Actually, no, these guys are acolytes. They'd be healers. So they would be standing back a little bit. Okay. Serendil's up.
All right, I'm just gonna dash. I already measured it. I'm gonna basically dash here.
The body. Okay.
As I'm going
Okay.
by Threndiel, I'm just gonna feel like this is. Are there healers? I'm gonna ask him. Are there healers in town who might be able to revivify or raise this child?
He says, you're talking to Lifferless, the tree?
Yeah.
Sorry, Lethalus, the tree.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. He looks distracted, but he's like, someone at the abbot should be able to do that, I believe.
All right. Well, that's my plan. I'm just gonna keep rushing until I can get back there and hopefully get this kid there within a minute.
Okay. Okay, Groot. Another death save.
Drum roll.
Oh.
Is
Oh,
that
that's
good?
all you need.
Yep.
That's all you
Yeah.
need.
All
2
right.
successes.
two.
Or above?
That's 2.
Okay, so more attacks on the guys on the west. Little by little, they are whittling these guys down. But they're not dead yet. The giant. Really not doing much on the giant. These guards actually would also double up on the giant, and this goblin would be actually probably attacking liverless. So another one on the giant. Ooh, there we go. 6 more on the giant. Okay, and Samral's up. I'm sorry, Samral, you make a death save.
Got it.
Oh, shit, that's 2
ooh,
failures.
That's 2 failures. Ouch. That's
Doing
bad.
well.
Not good.
Can you use an inspiration?
No,
No,
You
not
can't
on
use an
those.
inspiration on a death
Nope.
save?
that is a straight up
not?
D20 roll, no modifiers, nothing at all. That's pure luck of the
I
dice.
thought you could do you could use inspiration anywhere.
Not on a death save.
Hmm.
Death save is straight up D20 roll. The entire fate of your character is in the hands of the 20-sided die.
That's just,
Yeah, that's some painful shit right there.
Yeah.
isn't that's his first, isn't it?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
still
is.
have.
But if you roll a
one
natural
failure.
1, you lose 2 if you roll a natural 1.
Oh, really? Okay.
And you gain 2 if you roll a natural 20.
If you
No,
don't know,
you actually revive.
no, you revive. If you
Oh,
roll a
that's right,
natural
you-
20, you revive
yeah,
at 1
you
hit point.
revive. Yeah.
So here's hoping for
Yeah.
a natural 20 for both Groot and for Sam.
Yeah.
I'll just take
Right.
3 straight successes at this point.
Right.
Mirror's up.
All right. I'm gonna target that. I'm gonna move my mark to that giant first.
Which one?
That's a bonus action.
Okay,
The one by Samuel.
gotcha.
And I'm gonna start shooting at him. He's been hurt already, correct?
Yep.
Can you heal Samral? Do you have any ability to heal him?
He's way too far away. He ain't doing
I'm on
shit.
the wall.
I'll
can
get
heal
him
me
on.
with an
I'll
arrow.
get him on. I can
Oh.
get him on my turn.
Okay, good.
I have a healing potion though. I could.
So
throw
do
it
I.
I'll drink it in
Throw
Samral's
it
honor.
really
I-
hard.
I haven't
I
been
don't
wounded
think
yet, but I'll
that's
just
gonna
drink
work.
my healing
I
potion.
can cast Prayer of Healing on
Alright.
him and get him.
Nice. 20 or 20.
Yeah, I'll take the 20.
Yeah, that's a good
And
choice.
then, oh, come on. And then 12,
Wait, I thought you have your hunter's mark, so you're not using Colossus Slayer. You're using your 4 from your hunter's mark, right?
I add that too.
Oh, you add all 3 of them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yep.
it's nice.
That's
Yeah. So 11, 12,
15,
16.
16.
Okay,
Okay.
again, he is like, oh, he's like
Sweet.
down to like just a few hit points, but he is still up.
Maybe these are guards, right?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. So maybe they can down that one.
First, the goblins get to go. Yada 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 yada. Guard goes down. Nope. This goblin hits Liferlas. First time he actually got hit. Okay, so
Wow.
West Scouts are gonna do some arrow volleys at the giant and their kin.
Come on, hit that giant.
And on the giant. Oh, crap. One of the guys hit him with an arrow, but he's still up. He's got like 2 hit
Damn.
points. Oh. So that's the Western group. Baldry is up.
Yeah. I did get a 1 on that.
Oh,
Damn
wait. I'm sorry.
roll, so-
Liferless got to go. Yeah, he knocks that goblin into next week. Sorry. Go ahead, Baldry.
All right, I'm moving up to Samral and I'm hitting him with Cure Wounds.
appreciate it.
So they get 7 back.
Wing. You're back in the action. All right.
Until the giant hits you.
Eastern NPC group. What do we got here? Blah, 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 blah. We've got damage on the ogre. Yeah. Oh, the guy that middle ogre is looking pretty wounded. Wow. Okay, they're actually doing a hella damage here. And that giant. And okay, ogres go. Jeez, even streamline this takes a while. Yeah, boink. Nope. And oh crap. Well, it doesn't really matter. He's a guard. He's dead.
He's paced.
Yeah. Natural 20 here. Doesn't really matter. Okay, then the giants go. Jesus. What do we got here? Yeah. Giant takes out a guard. And takes out another guard. That giant takes out a guard. And takes a step up. Incredibly misses the acolyte. Okay, then the Eastern Scouts are gonna go. Come on, guys. Arrow volleys. Flying. Those ogres are freaking tough. They're still up.
Do the acolytes actually have the ability to heal, or are they just ignoring me?
No, they actually they do have the ability to heal, but they didn't get a chance to go before Valdry healed you. They're the
Gotcha.
West NPC group would be the acolyte by you. I've just
okay.
been accounting for their healing. I'm not like having them roll spells or healing. I'm just accounting for them in the kind of the pool of hit points.
West End girls.
There's no names on my side, so I don't actually know when anyone goes. I don't know which picture's which.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point, but actually it'll just slow things down. Anyway,
Yeah, don't worry about it. I just didn't know when they actually went because I can't really tell.
that's fine. Sorendil, you can go ahead.
Okay. I can get off the map now.
Okay, so you're going to take him off to the abbot or to the
Yep. Yep. I'm gonna keep Krebs out here because
he'll win the battle for you.
Keep a watch on everyone, Krebs.
well, no, he can do touch spells for me. So
Oh.
he's gonna keep a lookout for Spare the Dying. Since he's so small, people hopefully will ignore him.
You can deliver a spell from him even when he's not there.
I've twinned a certain range, so I'll have to make my way back.
Okay.
But he's gonna keep an eye out because I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get to the Abbey. How far is it?
Yeah, it's on the other map.
Probably a while.
Yeah. Give me a second here. I can quick check the distance. Distance from the gate to the Abbey, straight line. Holy shit. It's like 2.5 miles.
What
Oh
about that
Jesus!
wasn't that human dude like from the Abbey? What happened to
Yeah.
him? Did he just like?
Wait a minute. That can't be right.
Leave, he
That cannot be right because 1 square equals 20 feet on this map. That's absolutely not. That does not make sense to be
Oh.
20 miles. Hang on here. I just need to count squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be about 6, 120 feet straight line. So I'd say maybe like 150.
Oh, okay. All right, because
But,
I can
like-
go 80 a turn.
Yeah.
But
Right.
what about like the people that were with the town? Why isn't one of
Yeah.
them just grabbing him and you coming back? Like,
Right.
Sure, I can hand him off and say, "Get to the Abbey."
we got whatever that guy
there's someone
Mirror
there.
knows.
Get him
Hand him
to
off to
the
that-
Abbey.
Get to
That
the
dude that
chopper.
Mirror knows.
Get to the Abbey right now. Grab my hand.
Yeah, or that monk or whatever. Aren't
Yeah,
they
hand him
around?
off to that monk and just get back. that dude
Actually, hang
doing?
on. There's a possibility that Father D, give me a second, Dvorak may be around.
Would they go to the bar or something?
Yeah, or like-
Actually, you do spot
What
You guys
about-
are doing a great job.
you do
We're
spot
right
Father
behind you.
Dvorak as you're running with the kid in your arms.
Okay. All right.
and,
So I'll hand him off to
Zealand.
Father Dvorak. I'll say, "He's been dead less than a minute. If you can do anything for him,
Okay.
please do."
What even happened here? Like Strog, the captain of the guard, he's not even around. Did they all go to the bar? Just like,
Hey, you gotta
"Yep,
take a
you
piss.
guys
You
go
gotta take a
fight."
piss.
Oh,
Hey,
I
you
you
guys.
know what? I actually have. It's funny because I forgot to put. Again, 2 more tokens that I wasn't ready for battle on. I'm sorry, Z and
Oh
Miros
yeah.
would have been on the battlefield.
Eh,
You guys go fight. We're gonna go.
Well,
take a
okay,
break.
it's not my fault. You said, well, we're gonna
No,
do this.
no.
We're gonna do this recon first. We're not gonna do battle.
yeah, yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
And
Thanks,
then
Don.
somebody lit him
Thanks,
up.
Don.
Talk to Don about that.
What? What?
You're the one that fired on him.
Yeah.
Right.
You lit him up.
All right, so I just want to see how many hit points these guys actually have left on the battlefield that I just added. Okay, so she's down to 8 hit points, and Miros
Yikes.
is down to 6 hit points. Okay, just kind of trying to take account of their actions. But yeah, interestingly, you do not see Strog anywhere, the captain of the guard. You see all his
Okay.
guards laying around dead, but you do
Oh.
not see him.
What a dick.
Yeah, total.
Wait, why are those guys so low in HP?
They're just town guards.
You mean
but
Miros?
it looks like
Miros
they're
had a
hurt.
max of like 22. Actually, I think they both had maxes around there. Z has a max of 22, and
Oh, did someone hit them?
yeah, I took some damage down to
Oh.
them because I'm saying they had been in the fight up
Yeah.
till now.
Oh, okay.
They didn't just suddenly appear. We'll just say that they were actually.
I thought maybe Serendial found them and they were like, "Oh yeah, we should fight, huh?"
No, no, they would have been out. Again, they were on the battlefield. I just hadn't. When I moved the
Yeah.
guards to the layer, they were there on the
Oh.
battlefield. They were just on the GM layer, but they were in a different spot, so I didn't add them.
Okay.
So it was my bad for not seeing them.
No,
Anyway,
it's all Don's fault, not yours.
I'll roll with that. Groot, go ahead and make a death save.
Sweet. Or fail. You pick
Not a 1.
Oh,
No.
1 minus 2. 2 plus is 1 minus.
Yep.
All right, West Group. All right, so let's see what we can do here. All right, bunch of damage on the ogre 1. Bunch more on ogre 2. Wow, he's actually really hurt. He's just barely on his feet. The giant. Oh yeah, okay. The one lone
Nice.
guard took that giant down.
Yay! Hey, you go, buddy.
Go,
For
little
all my
buddy.
friends who died, I will avenge them. Okay, so that's that group.
Freedom!
Samrel, you're up. And you no longer have a giant
Alright.
in your face.
All right, I'm gonna stab that guy.
Stabby stab.
I thought you meant the guard at first. Okay.
Oh, no.
You took my kill!
The guy.
You suck.
I wanted to kill him.
Okay.
You son of a bitch.
Definitely
9,
hits.
I'm assuming is gonna. Wait, that hits?
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry.
Or a
I'm sorry. This is a goblin. AC is. Sorry, yes, his AC is 15. So that does not hit.
And I'm gonna whisper to myself, "Sweet nothings."
Dissonantly? Oh, okay. Healing
no,
word.
healing word.
Cast dissonant whispers on myself. Okay, then mirror is up.
All right. I'm gonna move my mark to that guy. And I gotta open my sheet again here. And unleash the longbow.
Ooh, look at that. Natural.
Holy
Nice.
shit, man! I've been missing.
You're on a roll, man.
I gave you that D6,
Yeah.
and you really haven't needed it.
So 11
16.
plus 4, so 20 total.
Okay,
Don't you
that
get all that?
ogre drops to the ground dead. Thunk!
Yay.
Sweet.
Screw you, ogre.
That I think your 4 would actually be. You'd roll that
I did.
twice too.
I did add the. No, I think I just add that once.
Because I think it just doubles all damage die, right?
Oh, okay.
It doubles all
he's dead
damages,
anyway.
but not,
Yeah.
it wouldn't double the 4. It would double the die.
Okay.
No.
It would. Okay. I see.
Yeah. Doubles all.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I didn't think it would do the 4 of us.
Either way, he was close enough to death, so he's down.
Yeah, it doesn't matter in this instance.
Goblins gonna run forward and attack. What we got here? Oh, one of the acolytes goes down. Oh, goblins for the counterattack here. Nope. Ouch. Yep, that one goes down. And are there any other goblins over here? Yeah, I guess he would run over here. But he missed. Okay, that's the goblins. West Scouts. Wow, okay. Oh, alright, that ogre's got like 1 hit point left on the west there.
Nice.
On the right, though, those guys have a few more hit points. They're still standing. Oh, yeah, they're really starting to whittle them down, though, with arrows. Volleys of arrows do lots of damage.
Yep.
And that giant... Yeah, Christ, he's not taking a lot. Okay, Valdry, you're up.
I'll change that.
Let's see. I'm going to move up and attack that goblin with my mace.
Nice.
It doesn't hit.
Does not.
Bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Ah,
There you go.
Mace.
That hits him, right?
What do you use?
15?
Mace?
Yes, the Spiritual Mace.
Oh, jeez.
I know. It
Massive.
always shows up that same size, so I always have to scale it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Whatever.
I like it that size.
It's easier to see.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Alright, Don,
4
you've got
force
control of
damage
that?
on that. Yeah, so 4 force damage on that
Okay.
goblin.
He's still up. And, alright, we've got NPCs on the right. Okay. Yeah, he's still up. Nope. Nope. Actually did hit the giant. Okay. All right. Ogres. Jesus, these guys are. Oops, wrong dice. Nope. Yep. Dropped his club. There's one ogre over there, and he failed. Okay, giants. Oh boy, there's only one giant left here. Well, except the guy out in the woods looking for the kid. He. Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah. Okay, that acolyte's toast. And she is Z's. AC. Z Lang. Yeah, she's got a 15 giant. What is your blood? Oh crap! Yeah, he hit her. He hit her.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she was down to, yeah, okay. Yeah, she was at 8 hit points anyway. So she's down to 0. Boom. Okay. Unfortunately, Z drops. Meanwhile, East Scouts fire volleys of arrows in return. Jesus, this guy will not drop. That guy actually is dropped to 0. Exactly. So he's one of these guys drops. All right. And Sorrendiel is up.
All right. If I can make it back out 40 feet,
Yes, you can.
so I'm still it's about there. I'm going to what's the range on this? 120 feet. Awesome. All right, I'm going to Scorching Ray on this giant, this guy.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
all
look
hits.
at that. Yeah, last roll kind of sucked. 15, 23 points of damage.
Oh,
Fire damage.
yes. Yeah, lots of bits of that ogre's fat come bubbling to the surface. And he's got a lot of fat.
Crispy.
crispy
That's the
giant,
giant,
bacon.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. All right.
Groot, death save, please.
Come
All right, see what happens here.
Come on, man. You could do it.
Oh!
You're back.
I'm
Wow.
actually up too.
Yes,
right?
you
Yeah,
are
you
at
are.
one hit point.
One hit point.
So is that my action, or do I get to do something?
No, you get a full action.
Yay!
Oh, fucking sweet.
So you wake up and you're
better.
like,
Like the wind.
Wow.
the giant that was near you, you have
oh.
no idea where he is, although you do hear some thudding going on further on in the woods, so it sounds like he's still looking for the kid and hasn't found him yet.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and cast.
I'm just going to move this giant
Oh.
off.
I'm gonna cast it at second level because I can. Oh, you suck. I'm gonna give myself 7 hit points.
Wait, didn't you give yourself 8? You cast it at a higher level. You get both.
Oh, I get both. Oh, okay. So 8. Woo, 8.
Okay, take your 1 hit point.
Yeah, 8.
It could save your life.
Yeah.
So so now I have no idea. So okay, so I cast I cast a spell. I see fighting to the north of me, correct?
No, you don't see it, but you can
8
hear
feet
it.
away.
You can hear it. And you know what direction
Okay.
you came from.
But I don't see a giant and I don't see a kid anywhere near me,
Nope.
right? Because it's been like 6 rounds.
Yeah. Well, you have no idea how long it's
All right.
passed, but you still hear the sounds of battle coming from the direction you came from.
Well then, so I say I have no fucking idea what's going on, so I would move 40 feet closer to the battle because I have no idea what's going on.
I have just unfortunately deleted the goblins from there, but it doesn't really matter.
Well, actually, that was a bonus action, and then I'm gonna move 30. Sorry, because I lost concentration because I died.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit at the end, and I'm gonna have a 5-foot cube stick on me. So I'm gonna do 1d6.
Wasn't Healing Word your spell, though, for the round?
Healing Word is. Oh, that's a bonus action. That's right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, you can only really
I want
cast
2
cantrips.
spells. I want 2 spells. Actually,
Play a
then I'm
sorcerer.
actually
Do you
then
have a
I'm gonna
cantrip?
cast. I'm gonna cast resistance on myself just because.
There you go.
All right.
Nice.
Okay. I'm sorry. I accidentally deleted my goblin initiative token guy. So, what do any of you guys remember where they went in the order of things? If not, I'm just gonna roll d20.
They were like 15,
They were like-
weren't they? Weren't they 15
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, I think that's
between
right.
Mirror and the West Scouts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Thank you. That's the downside of
So
using.
they were like a -1, I think, is what they were. Now that
Yeah,
I
they
remember.
didn't get a turn, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you just decide to hell with it. They don't get to go.
Minus infinity.
All right. Speaking of which, I want to add this guy as the hill giant because the other guy I just hid off the map, so he will take his place. Okay. All right. So that was Groot, and now we've got some NPCs here that are gonna try and take out this. I can roll these individually now. We're down to so few. Fail. Oh, poor Miros. Yeah, okay, well, that might do some good. Or maybe not. I'm just trying to see here what we've got. And... okay, that goblin is dead. That's by... I'll just delete him. Clear the battlefield. Okay, and that's that group. Samuel's up.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry,
I-
Liferless got to go. He moved over here, and
Oh,
I'm sorry, I was kind of counting him in that group. I'll count him in the other group.
Oh.
Actually, I will do that.
no,
I will.
that's
I
okay.
will kind of group him over here with the Eastern group now. Sorry, Sam.
Okay.
Proceed.
well, I'm just gonna continue trying to kill that goblin in front of me.
Gotcha.
I am going to continue failing at killing the goblin in front of me.
It's the thought that counts.
Damn it, man.
Mirror.
All right. This guy's, you said, has been injured, but he's not been injured a lot.
Oh no, he's been injured quite a
Right.
bit.
That
Oh,
guy right there.
no, this one. The
Take him
giant.
down. Take him down.
Yep.
You hit.
Yep.
He's not marked presently.
Yeah. Oh, crap.
Yeah, well,
I
what's
want
his armor class though?
I wanted to mark him.
The giant, actually 12 would not hit.
Hmm.
Unless you wanted to use your bardic inspiration.
I will.
Then well, go ahead and roll.
I need to roll a d6, right?
Yes.
So 16.
Yes, that would hit.
Okay. And then 15. And then if you let me, like, have him my mark, I could add that 4. Or if you don't, I'll mark him now.
It probably would have been natural. How many marks do you... I thought you could only do it like 4 times.
No, I don't think it says that.
I could be... I thought you had said that. I will look it up. Because I know you can... It may be time-based.
Yeah, it says the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends. You can use a bonus action on your subsequent turn to mark a new creature.
Yep. Okay. So it doesn't look like it's time-based. So, and you've got an hour. So that's
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
And it's an hour,
Sure.
right? Yep.
Go ahead and add your hunter's mark.
So add 4 to that. So 19 total.
Okay. He had 13 left. He is dead. Foomp. Another giant. Actually, the last
Yay.
giant on the field drops.
Yes. Good deal.
All right. Glad I spent the time adding him to the initiative. Goblins. Wow, it's just goblins left here, man. They're gonna go down fight. Actually, you know what? With the last hill giant, there's enough ogres there that would whip their asses. They're gonna go down fighting, or try anyway. Yeah. Okay. Goblin. Ouch. Miros. My God, Miros is still up. I don't believe it. He's like single digits, but he's still up. Yeah, that goblin on Samuel is gonna drop his scimitar, and
This is an epic battle between us two.
apparently so.
Epic.
That's one way to put it.
Yes. Yes.
That guard's still up. Yeah, that's the goblins. Okay. West Scouts. Okay, this could take a bunch of them out. Let's see. Or not. Well, actually, you know what? They're all concentrating fire on this one guy, pretty much. Twang goes the bowstring. Okay, one of them hit. For 2 whole hit. Oh, he had 1 hit point of damage. Oh my God, the ogre had 1 hit point left. Okay, yes, that ogre drops. All right,
Nice.
now the goblins would probably start to panic.
2 left.
Baldry's up.
Okay. I will advance on that goblin. Hit with my regular mace. Did 11 hit or
Nope,
no?
Nope,
does
he's
not.
15. He's dexterous.
Crap. All right. Well, moving up my spiritual weapon.
Okay. Oh,
Damn.
And even that doesn't hit.
oh. Too bad. Unless you
Did
want to
you
use
pick your
your...
Samuel?
You already used your
God.
advantage for or inspiration.
Yeah, I've used it already.
All right. Well, actually, didn't matter.
Another
Okay.
Plus
What?
market?
The 20 would have.
Yeah,
hit,
the 20
but-
would have hit.
Yeah.
Can he use mine?
No.
I'll give it up.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Wow.
So let's see. This group of NPCs, what little there are going to concentrate their fire. Actually, this acolyte is going to heal her for some piddly little amount. So okay, so Z's back on her feet. Can't believe this guy is still up. Can't believe it's not butter. And he drops his freaking spear. What a... Okay. Okay, ogres. Well, and there are no ogres left on the west side. On the east side, wow, amazingly, they didn't kill everyone. Okay. Giants are dead. East scouts. Ooh, this could do some damage. Nope. Nope. Twang. These archers.
So they cannot do some damage.
No, 2 twang. Okay, 2 of the archers' bows just twanged. Okay. Okay, they will not do damage. Serendil, you're up.
All right, I'm going to move 30 feet closer to this ogre, and I'm going to witch bolt him.
Witch bolt?
Nice.
Witch bolt?
14.
On the ogre would do it. He's got an AC 11.
Awesome.
Nice.
So he takes 9 lightning damage.
Zot! He falls to the ground dead. He had 4 hit points left.
Yeah. Sucker.
And Groot is up.
I will use a bonus action to use my last healing word at a higher level here, and then I will disengage to move 80 feet.
Disengage.
So, yeah, can't you, that's in my action, right?
Yeah, but where,
yeah, but
why are
that's
you
a normal
disengaging?
move, not a double move.
Dash, sorry.
Da-
dash.
okay, I'm sorry.
Yep.
All right, yes, dash. That makes
Dash.
sense. So you're going to kind of dash back towards the action?
So, yeah, and that would put me, I think, since it was only 80 feet away, 80 feet more, that'd probably put me somewhere like right at the tree line.
Yeah,
So
well, let's say you just run out of the tree line right at where you kind of where you're.
Yep. Yep.
All right, that looks good. So out of the woods comes stumbling Groot, blood all over his face. Looks like he got knocked up by a giant, but he is alive.
knocked up by a giant.
Yeah, you got
Wow.
knocked. He's pregnant with a giant.
That's quite the story.
You know those hill giant icons with their big bellies? That's
Yeah.
you thought that was food, didn't you?
Bow bow.
So what we got here? We've got NPCs here. Let's see. Miros, come on, Miros, take one of them down. All right, good job. You hit him, and you did a 1 hit point damage. Well done. Guards. Yeah, they're not gonna do jack squat. Yeah. Oh, come my God. All right. So Acolyte comes up, and Valdry, you get 3 hit points healed.
Thank you.
Samrel's up.
All right, I'm gonna miss this guy again.
Okay,
Real quick.
good plan.
Yep.
Oh my God.
This is all going as planned. I've got
Well,
him right
he
where I
still
want
has
him.
to go. You know, he has to complete the dance properly and drop his scimitar.
Again.
Mirror, you're up.
Damn
All right,
it.
I'm gonna try something different this time because this is really the only big guy we have left, right?
Wait, we can do different things? I should have done that.
Yes, that is the only standing giantkin.
Okay. This is also like considered a bonus action, so
What is?
I am going to cast this and then shoot my longbow.
Hail of Thorns?
Uh,
What's the range on that?
So,
It's on my ammunition.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Let me just double check here.
The range.
23.
Yep, bonus action, range self. Okay, that makes sense. 23 definitely hits.
So- So I'm adding that 10
23?
plus.
No,
Yep.
31.
Yeah.
31 with the Colossus Slayer.
Well, I
Wait, what?
I think I take this 5
Yeah.
instead of 8.
It's 18 plus 5 is all it is.
Oh, okay. So
23.
still 23.
Yeah.
That ain't bad.
Wow. Yeah. He's starting to look a little bit woozy on his feet.
Sweet.
So it's just that ogre right there, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Goblins. Miss.
Oh, wait, Paul. He does get a save. So DC 13 would half that 10.
For what? What kind of a save? Oh, dexterity save.
Dex, it says.
Yeah.
He got a 14, so he made a
Okay.
save.
So yeah,
So-
take half then.
So he
So
would take
could
18?
Add 5 points to that.
Subtract.
Subtract 5 points.
All right.
he failed his save, so he takes more damage. Just for being who he is.
Well, I mean, you would add 5 back to him.
Yes, I got it.
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
being snarky.
Yeah. Just being honest.
Yeah, so he goes after a guard and misses. The goblin on Samril rolled a 3. Yeah, so he's fulfilling his part of the bargain. The goblin on that guard, he also failed. So that's it. West Scouts, who do they got to shoot at? Just goblins. Okay, so oh yeah, Funk, one of those goblins gets killed. Other one is missed. The one in front of Valdry is missed. The one in front of Samril is, of course, missed. And that's their turn. It's Valdry's turn.
Damn it. I'm tired of these motherfucking goblins in this
Fucking plane
battle.
of grass. Plain
See if I can hit them this time.
Don't you have a spiritual weapon on
Hey,
him, too?
before we had a snake on a
do.
plane.
That's right.
That's
Well,
true.
missed with the regular mace.
Oops.
So let's see if spiritual weapon hits this.
There
time.
we go.
There we go.
Hey!
There you
Nice.
go. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Oh, he had.
force.
Yep, he's down. Killed by a spiritual mace. Boom. Goblin's dead.
And then I teabag him.
Thanks for the visual. East group, we got here. Yeah, well, let's see. Yeah, Liferlass will come up and wail on that ogre a little while. Yeah, he'll do some damage there. And looks like he's starting to get down there too. This guard, let's see, his ogre is dead, so he's going to come over and attack that goblin and miss. And Acolyte's going to heal Lee again, hopefully more than he did before. There we go. That's better. There, and the mage will do something, and that guy will still be up. Yeah, so that ogre is up. He's looking pretty wounded. He's going to go after Liferlass, though, and not do a damn thing. But can the East Scouts save the day?
East side.
East side. Oh, whoa, there we go.
East side.
Natural 20. Holy crap, Oli. They killed the ogre.
Awesome.
Yay!
So that just leaves a bunch of goblins who probably would have run
Sweet.
on their turn, but you know, hey, that's too bad. Serendil's up. Serendil's up. Excuse me.
Okay, I'm going to fire a magic missile at this goblin first.
Okay.
Another one.
Okay.
He's still up.
Yep. He's
8 total.
all right. That brought him down. He drops.
All right.
Ping, ping, ping. Groot is up.
Then I'm going to move over here.
Oh, sorry.
All right, so I'm gonna come in at the end and kill something. Let's see what we got here.
Got a goblin. 2 goblins.
Who's up? Let's see here.
This one.
Oh,
2 of
Sam-
them on the left.
2 of them on the left. So I will move.
Don't attack the one in front of me. We're still dancing.
We're still.
I don't know that, so I see that, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna kill him for you. So it's 80. I think that's disadvantage for a short
If
bow.
it's
Ooh,
beyond your
probably.
short range.
Range is 80. There we go.
Yeah, you can.
Perfect.
I'd say yeah.
So it's good. So yep. I roll a 12.
Shoo.
Yes!
You hit Samral. No.
Yeah.
It's Emerald.
Bounces off
Ready
the.
for you, sir.
Okay, so we've got. Come on, Neros. No, of course not. Guard. Well, let's see. Yeah, he's gonna. I don't know what. He's gonna go after this other. Oh, natural 20 on the guard. Kick ass.
Wow.
For 4 whole points of damage. Damn it. Okay, that goblin's still up. Samril, it is your turn.
Right. I'm going to pretend I'm gonna hit him again.
This goblin is
Come
not,
on, you can do it.
Nope.
This goblin is not taking any damage. This whole goblin. Unbelievable.
Jesus.
Mirror,
God bless it.
mirror is up.
Mother
This goblin has been hurt, correct?
Yes, he has.
All right, I'm making him my mark.
Making him your bitch.
Who's my bitch?
Yeah, well,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
dead.
that should do the trick.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
had 2 hit points
14.
left. He is dead.
Perfect.
Kerb-
I wanted to go after the one on Samro, but he hadn't been hit yet, so.
Yeah, well, you'll just
Well,
miss anyway.
It's his turn. Let's see.
He's
He's the,
extremely dexterous.
he is the last combatant, actually, the last enemy combatant. And you know what? He's going to go down
Oh.
fighting. Samril, one of us has to hit each other sometime. Not me. Not me. I'm going to keep missing you. The West Scouts all look at Samril. Can we kill him?
Probably not, because
Yeah, evidently not.
Uh,
he's very good at
Living
dodging.
A charmed life.
They look like it looks like you've got things under control, so they're just going to hold off. Veldry, I'm just going to go through the team members now, or the party members. Go ahead, Veldry.
All right, I'm gonna go up and say I want to dance too.
He's so
You
big.
make me
Yeah.
feel like dancing. All right.
4
4.
blood.
He's still up.
Up. Bonus action.
Oh, we got a
Spiritual.
mace. We got a mace in the picture. Mace hits. Oh, spiritual weapon does not.
No.
Oh.
Wah, 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 wah.
Hi. How is he still alive?
Okay, the NPCs start picking up their pieces. The ogres are all dead, and the hill giants are all dead. So, you scouts, they're not going to be bothered with firing on an opponent. You've got this. Sorendil.
He'll do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna take pity on good old Samuel and making sure that he can hit this guy. So here you go. Congratulations. I cast sleep. I think you can hit him now.
Yeah, the goblin falls asleep.
Wait. I'm gonna shoot him.
Now he's prone, so it's harder to hit.
All right.
Oh, he is?
For you, he is because you're at a range.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Prone and you're at range, so
I run up then.
disadvantage.
Okay,
What
we
the
can
hell?
say if you guys want, the whole party can run up there and just start
Yeah.
wailing on this one goblin's body.
Well, I was just I was trying to set it up for Samuel.
Wait, this is my
Yeah, come on, let him kill him.
Let him take
do
his victory lap here. Roll attack with advantage.
I swear to God, if you miss.
Okay,
He's
wait,
got his-
hang on. Let me look up the condition here.
He's
Prone.
prone, asleep.
Give me a second here. Yeah, he is asleep, which was basically he's helpless. So let me just see here. Basically, he's incapacitated. Where the hell is prone? Yeah.
I missed playing Jugs.
Yeah. Anyway, you can wail on him to your heart's content, and you'll kill him. He had 3 hit points left. Oh, okay. Well, that was definitely a
Oh
bigger
my
battle than I thought it was going to be, but
Oh, it was fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, long story short, yeah, the giant who was looking for the kid never comes back. I mean, he kind of basically goes wandering into the woods and gets lost. The kid eventually comes back that you saved, Groot.
Oh.
Cool.
He
Nice.
he was
Is
he
the
actually
other
he
kid
actually ran.
revived?
He didn't run far into the woods. He kind of dog-legged and hooked around and then came back and then hid in the tree line at
He
the
was
end of the-
smart.
Yes, exactly. He was
Yeah.
smart. So he comes out and he gives you his eternal thanks for what you've done. I mean, he looks like he's maybe like 15 or 16, so he's not like a little kid. He's a younger kid,
Oh.
but he
Was the other kid revivified?
Yeah. What about the
yes.
other kid?
I will find that out as soon as I can look up what's his name's stats here and to actually verify that he can do that. Where's his NPC thing? What is his name? Father Zamboni? No, Father Dvorak.
Dvorak.
As
Father Dork.
the Father QWERTY.
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You know what? Yeah, okay. Screw it. Yeah, he can do it. A DM decision. So yes, he actually
Okay.
is able to revive. Either if he can't do it, he's got a potion, and this would certainly be a case where you'd want to use that to keep the children of the village alive. So he is able to raise the child.
Yay!
Yay.
I'm gonna ask the guards that if Strog always sends them into battle and hides like a wuss.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. good.
So yeah, that's what you find out is that Strog basically was really kind of just behind the wall. He said he was providing moral support and making sure that nobody else got in another spot. He says the wall was
Oh,
weakened
yeah.
where the giants crossed
a-
over before to the
I
south.
say we pull Strog behind a wall and beat the shit out of him.
What a dick.
I
What a
think
dick.
he's in on it.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I think we need to have some words with him.
Yes, that may be. It definitely Z, if she finds out, will want to have words with him. But anyway,
Well,
we're
Z's going to find out.
yes, we're coming up on 10 o'clock, so I think this is a great spot to call the
Yeah.
session. But we will
Yep.
pick up next time with dealing with the aftermath and finding out how you can handle this situation. And yeah, wow.
Level up! Level up! Level up! Level up!
No,
Level up!
no, 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 no.
Damn it! Oh!
Ah,
After all of that, you're kidding.
I was a flying angel of death. Come on.
Well, everyone except Groot gets to level up because you were off in the woods sleeping half the fight.
That's true.
That would be
That's
mean.
true.
No, I know that there was a very accelerated pace for the first few sessions because basically this was okay. Get the party up to a level where they can actually like encounter giants. That's basically what the
And
module was doing.
Compete.
From now on, it's definitely going to be a lot slower, which is not bad because it allows you to kind of savor your character more and get familiar with his levels. But in any case,
No, it doesn't.
No, yeah. No, it doesn't.
okay. How about this? You follow the plot hooks that I left you in the last few sessions, then we'll see.
Right. Okay.
They're story
Alright,
words,
sounds
not
good.
combat words. No, anyway.
Right.
Yeah, we will pick up from where we left off next time. But yeah, you've got a number of hooks. I can't remember if you actually noted them in the journals. I've been trying to look and I didn't see anything.
I have to update the summaries and stuff. So
Okay, I didn't know.
We've
Did you
got
want
the
me to?
We've got the big volleyball gym and
Did you guys want me
Go.
to add a hooks handout that you can
Yes.
edit?
Yes, please.
yes,
Yeah, that would
yeah,
be
that'd
helpful.
super.
Okay, let me just let me say all players can be edited by.
And I want to take a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just had one. It's been like about an hour, a little bit longer than that because you were wandering around the woods for a while. But Okay, so I just added a.
Dan Drew was going out tree.
I was
At least a
only
short
gone
rest.
for 20 seconds.
Yep, pretty much.
Right?
Yep.
You know,
Really? It was like you guys. He went into the woods. He turned into a snake. Then he came back.
Yep.
yeah.
That's
It was,
I'm a fucking hero.
it's probably like
Yes,
Well,
yes, you are.
It was
It's
like,
like
life,
four-
life and death in 20 seconds.
Actually, somehow you came back, and the giant didn't. So we can only assume that you killed him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly.
You came out looking pretty badass there. Although he went into the woods with 2 kids and came out with none, so
yeah. And he did have a 16-year-old in his mouth.
That's gross, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
And on that note, let's call the
Yep.
session. Oh, great,
Okey
good game, guys.
dokey.
Had a great time. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
We'll see you.
Big
Yeah,
game.
see you
Bye,
guys.
guys. Good night.